Hello everyone and welcome back. Comic Auzi here, graduate of Waterbending University and actually gonna animate something this week as opposed to last week. Well, not last week. No, well, I guess this week because it was Tuesday this week. Shut up, I was tired. But before we begin, everybody grab yourselves a little snack to hit the road, everyone. That's what you gotta do. That's good stuff right there. Good, clean, wholesome, innocent, sugar-free, and time, my friends, to draw a straw. Beautiful bubbly straw. And good night straw. Yeah. Now, shall we begin with the animating? Hello, Fizzy. Hello, Bella. Welcome. So far, so good. Let's go ahead and get to the bottom of this, or the top of this, wherever we start from when it comes to animation. I definitely got a little better grasp on the whole art thing from last time. Is what I was doing last time. It wasn't turning out like I hoped. Pulling from my reference definitely did me a fair bit better. So, alrighty. Let's get down to business to draw frames and shit. Let's see, can we do this and not throw a fit? That's kind of, yeah, there we go. That's kind of where I'm hoping that would be. Alright. I forgot brains. You can't forget your brains, man. You gotta drink those brains. You're back. Fizzy's back. She's back, everyone. I don't know about everyone else, but I am doing just Jim Dandy. Jim Hawkins, actually. Got him. Alright. Alright. Doing much better than the last time. Eat map part! Yes! Turns out I'm getting a spring break after all. Woo! Hallelujah. Praise be to little miracles. Let's see, I kind of want to get just as mine is ending. Yeah, ain't that the suck? Ain't that the suckiest? Ain't that just? Ain't that just like a school district to be completely different from another school district? Unless they're in the same locale, in which case, I don't know. Alright. He's gonna look at something. Alright. Can that disappear fast? There we go. Okay, screen, keep it. Working on Treasure Planet, yup. That's the ticket, that's what I was doing. Alright. Yo, Friday fam. Whoop whoop. Raise your head and drink your brains for the Friday crew. Together again. Gee, it's good to be together again. I just can't imagine that you've ever been gone. It's not starting over, it's just going on. Together again. Now we're here and there's no need remembering when. 'Cause no feeling feels like that feeling. Together again. Treasure Planet is a Boston movie. I love it. It's one of my favorites. It is right up there with the Beauties and the Beasts and all that. It's just a wonderful piece. It's really damn good. Made by Musker and Clements, the same guys who did The Little Mermaid, Aladdin, and Moana. It is a delightful little film, I gotta say. I definitely love it a whole bunch. I love all the characters. I love the design of the Victorian era cyberpunk thing. It's just like, it's really cool. I like the space. I like the way they utilize their space environment for some interesting bits. Like, it's really good. Space pirates, what's not to love? Yeah, exactly. It's pirates in space, and it's not just outer space pirates, but it's Victorian era pirates in outer space. Like, I don't think you can get cooler than that. I don't think it could get cooler. I think it's like everything a little kid likes. Just like, I want to see pirate ships, and I want to see outer space, and I want to see them together! Yeah! You made little Timmy jump with joy. He jumped with so much joy, he doesn't have any joy left. He jumped it all out. He's going through joy withdrawal, and the only prescription is more Treasure Planet. He's on a sugar crash bigger than the state of Ohio. Which is not saying much. Ohio's not that big. I wish they'd made a sequel. I'm still here as a bop. I'm still here as the sequence that we're doing. Like, we're not doing the whole damn movie. It'd be pretty ludicrous if we did. I kind of, like, figured, like, how the hell is this getting split up? I mean, how the... And then I realized, oh, we're just doing the song. Okay, yeah, that would do it. Yeah, it's only the song. But it's a good song, and it's a great sequence. I'm pretty sure that the song and the sequence were, like, married from creation. Just, like, they walked right out of the oven, just like, I now pronounce you husband and wife. Like, there's no way that this sequence and this song could be separated, because like the song is not all that great without the sequence, and the sequence is not all that great without the song. So it's like, yeah, it's just like, it's a perfect match. Honestly, I think it's just great. They had a plan for a sequel, but due to the poor advertising, the movie bombed. Poor advertising, and I'm sure, you know, I mean, it is Disney. Like, I'm pretty sure any Disney product would have gotten a lot of attention if they just put the right advertising behind it. I mean, give some credit to the people who worked on Treasure Planet. They are very good and talented people. I loved Martin Short in it. Like, then again, I like Martin Short in almost anything he's in. I mean, I say almost anything because of the fact that the Santa Claus movies exist and the Santa Claus 3 is stupid. Like, if you like the Santa Claus movies, so do I, but the third one is just not great. You know, I remember seeing both the Santa Claus 3 and Shrek the Third in theaters, and I think they were very close together in my memory, so maybe that was just a bad time for trilogies, like, to end. Like, but it's Martin Short! Yeah! I mean, Martin Short's a funny guy. And his voice is perfect for Ben. Like, you know, he's just... Like, I don't think I can imagine anyone else in the role. He was just the perfect level of, you know, out there and, like... I also love, like, the character of the crazy old man who, on the island, is, like, a character from the book, and it's, like, because the only other Treasure Island adaptation I'd seen was the Muppets Treasure Island, I never really knew of this crazy old man character. And so it's like, for that to be the standout thing for me in Treasure Planet, it's like, it's a favorite. I like it. I was kind of sort of ambivalent to it as a kid. It's like, hey, another Disney movie, and I like it. But then as an adult, it's like I've grown much more of an appreciation for it, just on a deeper level for all the characters and like the story. And John and Jim are just like star players. I'm pretty sure they are the thing that blow everyone away about this movie. It's like, it's just fantastic. Scrawny little punk kid and the fat fuck. So yeah, it's a good time. Perhaps if I maybe I have to arch him up a little more. Like, man, I'm gonna have to figure out where the boat is. Because I didn't draw the boat yet. Well, I could probably fake it and then place it in the right place when I'm done. I don't know if I should be grateful that it flopped or not, because it's coming back into media as of recent years in its own merits, and were it a hit, it would have had a live-action remake. Do you know how many maps you took part of? Let's see. There was the Split Screen and Snake multi-animator projects from Crown Prince, and then there's this one. So, not many, but I'm having fun. Alright, I want to get a look at that tool that he's using. It's probably just like a... Actually, you know what? I think it was... I'm going to go from memory and say it was just a little itty bitty flathead shovel. Hi, Comic. Hello, Piglet. I recognize your parts in those maps. That's why I asked. Yeah. I've got me I've got me fingerprints in me art. You just realize you're doing the opening clip. One of the opening clips. I've seen some of the animators who are working on some of the bits before this, before the song begins. And of course, I was not tasked with drawing the ship flying into frame. You know, it's like, unless you forget that bit of the opening. Hellos all around. Yeah, I should probably make that red, just so it stands out. I need to see what I'm doing, and it's not reaching my eyes very well when it's all white. It's like, it's all white! It's all white and I can't see! Piglet is in the house. Woo woo! Raise your head and drink your brain. I should never do anything live. I can't talk. Anyway, raise your brains and drink your head. Now, let's see. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Alright, let's see. Out there's a world outside of Yonkers. Don't make fun of English. I grew up most of my life speaking it. Scrawny kid. Then again, I'm a scrawny kid, so I can base this scrawny kid off of me. All right, let's see. English gets frustrating. Yeah, at times. Though I think you can get through the toughest parts of English. You know, if you thought about it hard enough. Ain't I a stinker? Let's blow that up and extend. So I gotta put his arms out further. Yeah, I think that'll... Oh man, I'm gonna have to get what he's drawing too. I mean, what he's wearing is... Ah, frack. Frick-a-frack. Frick-a-frack. Then again, they got his jacket on here, so okay, that's not so bad. The hair's gonna be a nightmare, though. Well, at least I got so far with the hair, you know, so there's something. Alright. Doobie-doobie-doop. Doobie-doobie-doop. I think that's basically a straight arm. Okay, and then I'll go ahead and just define that side of the arm, and even then barely that. And after that, I think on top of this, I'll be able to anatomize the whole, shit, I don't know. I know words. Blah, 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 and goo goo gaga. Animated hair, damn it. It's not even animating the hair. No, animating the hair is easy. It's about drawing this specific dork's shape of hair. You know, it's just that. That's the thing that's gonna get me. Also, what is this stupid bowl cut he's got going on in the back? It's so dumb. And his rat tail. I like the rat tail, but the bowl cut, come on, kid. You ain't the Beatles. And even I don't think the Beatles pulled it. No, I'm just cracking jokes. I think somebody compared his hair to Jack from Titanic. You know, apt, I guess. But I'm only loosely remembering Jack's hair, and I'm pretty sure they were too, because, like, I don't know if it's quite the same. How would the hairstyle look in real life? Yeah, that's I'm gonna look up Jack Titanic. Yeah, no, his hair is not quite the same, no. Misnomer. Because you got the tendrils on the side of his face, sure, but like, otherwise, not really, because like, hair is a fickle thing in real life. Though, maybe. He always gives off Jack vibes. I guess so. He doesn't have the romantic interest to go along with it, though. Alright, now let's get this kid some, I think he's got all the necessary parts. 2 arms, 2 legs, and a head? Yeah, perfect. Okay, I think I've got him placed in a spot that should look good. I'm gonna put him a little closer to silver because there is a bit that I want to do. I want to have him go ahead and like I want to have like point at the stupid barnacles and give him a slap on the back. So gotta have him. I want to have him a little closer so that he can make his impact. Okay. I'm gonna try to emphasize kind of like a scrawny underneath the, you know, kind of like a very Disneyfied kind of proportions. Not terribly realistic, but like, you know, marketable and shit. You know, marketable and shit. The must be Disney magic. Nowza. Let's bring Jimbo over to the other frame. Should probably start using more than one frame. More than one layer, I mean. Ooh, that made a noise. Did KP give you guys a deadline yet? I mean, we're roughly gonna like collectively we're gonna try to only take a month. So I'm hoping to have my part done with by the let me look at what I wrote down for myself. Let's see. I wrote myself down for having things finished up by the middle of next month, which you know, not unreasonable, even for the amount of progress I appear to have made. I mean, a lot of the trouble for me was just, like, how did I want to, you know, like, part of the trouble for me was, how did I want to draw these two, you know? But, you know me, I'm always, like, and I mentioned this during one of the drawing streams, how I tend to, you know, just try to draw things as is. So if there's a style or aesthetic to a character that I am drawing, I'm just trying to mirror that aesthetic. Like, I'm not trying to do anything special or make it look like I drew it. I'm trying to essentially draw the character on model. I'm not trying to be fancy about it, just on model. So it's like, because that's just how I am. I'm a very anal about the whole, you know, characters don't look like they are. It's like, did you even draw that character? You know, it's like, and the aesthetics of a thing do make an impression of that character. So it's like, all right. Wonder if he keeps spare bolts for his arms and legs in the fat folds of his neck. It's like, oh yeah, I need a new my shin's getting rusty. I need to replace the bloody bolt, and he goes ahead and yeah, there we go. All right. Alrighty. Pirates in space. Oh, I'm gonna get a little ping. Oh, jeez. Hello?
Yo, bitch.
Ah! Ladies and gentlemen, welcome my friend ZD!
Hi. Hello.
How you doing?
Doing good. I'm eating a quesadilla.
Nicey nice.
Yeah. I kind of started a late dinner, and I had to take care of my dog in half an hour, which is why I'm a half an hour late.
Ah.
Which is fine. It's cool.
Is cool indeed.
Mm-hmm. So what you doing?
I am, well, if you'll pull me up on YouTube, and you can also see the chat as well, I am currently trying to put way too much detail into a frame where I'm trying to animate and make something move. I'll hold on to this because I like the line work that I'm doing. Not for a final, but like, still, I like the way I'm doing it. But like, for pity's sake, you need to break things down to their basic shapes and start making things move. That's, I always have trouble doing that. It's like, Nathan, why do you put so much work into it? Why do you always like go so hard onto making something so detailed? I don't know. It's all I know how to do. I could probably draw the hat on later. I just need his fat head. Yeah.
There we go. That's how things are spelled. There we go. Yay.
Alright.
I have pulled it up.
Nicey.
Fantastic. I am now here in the chats.
Alright. Woohoo! What's wrong with detail, though? What's wrong with detail is that when you're animating and trying to make something move, too much detail is too much clutter. And you're not actually working on making it move, you're just making it look pretty. And there's a big difference between animation and illustration. Two things are very different. If you want to detail...
Not only that, if the thing has a lot of detail, it takes forever and a half to animate.
He's got 5 chins. So I need to focus on at least 2 of them and start from there.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. Draw his nose like that. See, and there we go. Now I'm really hammering in like the necessary pieces in order to make this work. That's already working about 1,000,000 times better for animating than what I was doing before. That's actually, I think I should probably pull that line back in because that line was good. Yeah, okay. I'll need to draw his little earpiece. I wonder if he's half deaf or just missing an ear. Cause like,
You know what? That's a good question.
Cause like, there's a very clear like he's missing an eye, he's missing an arm, he's missing a leg. Is he literally missing his whole right half?
I mean, it seems like you can see out of that robot eye, right?
Sure, but it had to obviously replace what was once an organic eye. Because, like, otherwise, why would you just pluck out an eye to make it robotic? That's, like, I imagine like being. He mentioned how it was. He even mentioned in the movie how it was like tough to get used to, but they do come in handy. So it's like obviously he went like, but I mean generally it's obvious that that obviously a cyborg was never born that way unless he was born missing any body parts. But he makes it very clear he didn't always have missing parts. But like,
This his entire right half that's like has missing body parts, right?
he barely has anything left but a bat.
So, my theory is something happened. He was probably like on a ship or whatever. Probably and like maybe like a bunch of things happened where like his entire right side got destroyed. He had to get everything amputated.
That's true. We never see him shirtless. He could probably have like a ton of scars across him as well.
Oh yeah.
I think like some long time ago I saw somebody doing like a comic, and like they showed like he had like a big fat load of scars on his whole right side. So like it's definitely not an unfounded possibility that people haven't like, you know, messed around, that had fun with. Like anyway, and it doesn't, you know, it doesn't seem too unlikely because we see a lot of like the carnage of like things getting thrashed around in space and the sparks and explosions and shit. So it's like, while we don't know what happened, we can make a guess as to how it happened.
I like character design like that actually.
Yeah, it's like
Tells you a backstory without telling you a backstory.
he also kind of alludes to giving up a few things, chasing a dream. So it's like, what the hell happened? It just makes you even more curious. But it also, you know, just adds to the character. It's like he's clearly seen some shit, and you don't need him to tell you what he's seen. But it's like he like physically got fucked up. He just got fucked up.
Oh yeah. And I'll bet you he probably can also hear out of that ear.
Oh, probably.
If he can see out of the eye, he probably can hear in the ear.
I imagine not very well. I mean, while it is like cyberpunk, it's Victorian era cyberpunk, so it's probably very tinny and radio-esque. Funny, actually, you know, we didn't really see communication devices in Treasure Planet. Like, we didn't see long-distance communications, no telephones or radios or anything like that. Like, no email. Nothing. We didn't, like, obviously it wasn't an important part of the movie, but you'd think something like that would be useful. And so, like, you know.
Oh yeah. Especially on ships where like you could get sucked up by a black hole at any moment. Probably be a good idea to have something on the ship to send out a distress call.
There's no coming back from a black hole. Barely anything could escape it. They barely escaped it. I mean,
I guess you were like being attacked by pirates. There we go. Distress call.
Yeah. Then I can imagine like a solar storm. Now that's something you could probably get out of and like call for help in. Meteor shower. That's another one.
Oh,
or
yeah,
maybe
Mr. Arrow.
Yeah.
Fizzy Dizzy. Is that? Wait a minute. Is that your sister?
No, Fizzy Dizzy is just another in the online community of friends and fans. Hello.
Right. Hello, Fizzy Dizzy. I keep forgetting who you're related to and who you're not.
That would be Flaming Snowflake and Lemon Fairy D.
Okay. Okay. All right. It's just I recognize Fizzy Dizzy for whatever reason. And I guess that's what got me confused. But yes, poor Mr. Arrow.
I know. And then Lemon actually explained to me, like, the whole tying people. What if we were all his siblings? Ah, come here! Brothers and sisters! Anyway, but, like, Lemon explained to me, like, how the whole tying people to the mast thing was actually something they typically do in ye olden times. It wasn't really, like, a it wasn't like a, here's a treasure planet, specific ideas, like, let's tie everyone to the mast and, like, keep them out of the black hole. No, because he actually pointed out they actually had something similar going on during the storm in Pocahontas. So it's like, you know, there's just, I learn something new every day. So,
I mean, that was a thing back then.
I'd imagine.
Storm happened, tie him to the mast. That's a safety thing.
Yeah.
Until, like, this ship capsizes and everybody drowns.
Yeah, it's like, at that point, you just, well, he's fucked, bye. He's dead, Jim.
He's dead, Jim.
Damn it, man, I'm a doctor, not an engineer.
I'm not a doctor. I mean, I am a doctor, but I have a doctor's. It just sits around, you're useless.
Not that kind of doctor. It's like,
It just sits around and you're useless. That's pretty much what having a doctorate is.
I'm a doctor of psychology.
I mean, don't knock psychologists though. They can be very helpful.
No. It's still like, I love Astif movie, and that's still like, somebody's choking, and there's like, I'm a doctor of psychology. I think I need a Heimlich maneuver before I need.
Oh yeah.
Look,
I think I need a medical doctor.
And then I'll need a psychologist for the trauma. But one after the other, please. One foot in front of the other. I am going to have a lot of fun figuring out ways to add maximum detail, but also, you know, just like draw this thing. Because, like, I don't know any CGI programs. I have not actually modeled anything. So it'll be a fun challenge for me just finding ways to. I mean, I've already, like, created a minimal detail version of it, which still maximizes the, like, levels of detail. And I think it's pretty damn cool.
Yeah.
I think it captures everything it needs to.
I know. Hold on. Wait. I'm trying to remember a thing.
Don't worry, guys, she's getting there.
I think I have a friend who went to animation school or some form of animation school, and they had her use Maya.
That's a
For
3D
3D
program,
animation.
I believe. Yeah, Maya.
Yeah. Yeah, and she said it was torture. Like, it was the worst.
Like, you think it's hard enough to have to draw something and make it look three-dimensional? That's the easy part. It's physically modeled. Like, I can't even use clay all that well, for pity's sake. You expect me to make a fake 3D clay object? No, thank you.
Yeah, I mean, there's a reason why, like, all of the, like, 2D animated Disney movies, like, all the characters look solid, and in the 3D ones, they look squishy.
I mean,
Because that's probably an easier shape.
I think for all intents and purposes, the reason the Disney films look the way they do in 3D is because they are, in an effect, trying to emulate the, they're trying to fake the aesthetics of an old Disney film. It's like, they have the technical skill at animation, and the rendering is all nice and good, but when your models are blander than Wonder Bread, it's like, I'm sorry, but I've seen other studios perfectly translate the Looney Tunes into 3D way better than Disney has even remotely translated, like, half of the cast of Frozen. Like, no interesting or sharp angles, and it's all soft all the time. It's boring. Have you seen the pencil tests for Wreck-It Ralph?
I've seen several.
Oh my
not
gosh.
Wreck-It Ralph, but for like several other Disney movies.
But no.
I've seen the pencil
Look
tests,
at the ones
and they look
for
so freaking good.
Look at the ones for Ralph specifically, and they draw these lines on his face and the fat folds that his the thick brows that his that the hair of his eyebrows are on, and like lines around his mouth and make him look old, and like it's like all these little details that they basically sanded off completely. He's got no wrinkles whatsoever. Vanellope makes a joke about fat folds in his neck. In the pencil test, you can see them. In the final 3D render, he looks too plastic. Which...
Oh, geez. Yeah, I see what you're talking about.
You think, like...
I'm looking at him right now.
Sure, he's a pixelated character, but the idea of going inside the video game is to peel back the pixels and look at the details. Which, it's a 3D movie. You think that wouldn't be a problem. Okay, no
yeah,
detail.
I get what you're saying. I get what
Speaking
you're saying.
of details, no details, just shapes. I gotta make it move.
I don't...
I think I gotta stop putting the extra flourish. That'll be for the cleanup portion. It's just like, there's a time and a place, man. Nathan, comic. What's my name again?
Your name is Steve.
Ah, okay. And Steven!
Oh, look! It's the F.
Ah! It's a good point. It's probably just why I
Yay.
like 2D animation better. It feels like more effort was put into it. Not just that more effort was put into it. I think it's more just like, I mean, sure, but there's a lot of effort put into the production of 2D animation, whereas there's a lot more work put into the pre-production of 3D animation. It's like, once you make the models and you finalize the 3D model of a character, it's like, you're golden, you're done, you are set. But the funny thing with 2D animation is that you can see these productions, especially when Katzenberg was driving these people like so hard and fast. It's like a movie every year. It's like there was a lot of effort being put into it, so much so that if you watch the Friend Like Me sequence of Aladdin, there's some distant shots where Aladdin looks scrawnier, but it's just distance shots, though they don't feel the need to edit those with the redone design, because Aladdin was somewhat scrawnier in some of the earlier like drawings and like art of the film, and they already had a lot of animation done for that, so they just had to go back and edit some of the animation that was already done. But you can still see scrawny Aladdin in the Friend Like Me sequence when he's far away from the camera. It's like when he's really tiny in the frame, and it's like, it's so interesting to see that, because in 3D animation you might think it would be easier to do that, but it's like, sure, but on the other hand, in animation, if you're doing a 2D animation and all you're doing is adding a little more bulk to the character, all you have to do is trace it. It's like, not to mention he screwed over Robin Williams. Oh boy. I'll let everyone go watch Lindsay Ellis for more about that.
Wait, did she do a video on Aladdin?
She did a video on how Disney took advantage of Robin Williams and basically like set the stage for animation being more celebrity heavy as opposed to character actor heavy.
I thought that was Shrek that did that.
Nope. It goes all the way back to Aladdin.
Really?
Yep. And it's because Disney, the people behind the movie didn't cast Robin Williams because he was a star. They cast him because he was a character. They based the genie off of Robin Williams' stand-up. So, like, while Disney had made Williams, like, a household name by that point, like, a lot of the successful movies that Williams had done were all thanks to Disney, both the Ferngully Project and Robin Williams' own independent movie, Toys, I think that's what it's called, kind of suffered because Disney didn't listen to him on the whole. He didn't want to do the Burger King toys or, like, having the movie with him being the reason people go to see it. Wouldn't you know it, Disney gonna Disney. Like, they technically obeyed his rules to a certain point. Because, like, if you see the first poster for Aladdin, the genie is technically only on 25% of the poster, but he takes up the whole 25% horizontal section at the top of the poster. So he's literally the first thing that catches your eye on that poster. If you, like, look up Aladdin posters, you'll see what I'm talking about. It's got the genie,
he doesn't come into the movie
and then
until,
the
like, the
palace.
second half, right?
Yeah, like, the second act, like Act 1 over, Act 2 introduced the genie, and boom, there you go. It's like if you measure the film by 3 acts, that's when he shows up.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah.
Eh.
Disney gonna Disney. And if anybody wants to hear, about
he
how
wanted part of your. Wait a minute, Katzenberg wanted part of your world cut.
yes,
I thought Lion King would be a failure. Are you serious?
forget that. I think he friggin' so far as convinced the studio that Lion King was basically their lesser project compared to Pocahontas. Basically, people would leave the production. People would leave the production of The Lion King to work on Pocahontas instead. Boy, did they bet on the wrong king.
Pocahontas doesn't even have a king.
Well, there you go. That just proves my point.
I mean, like, they mention a king, like the King of England, but we don't see him.
Yeah, I mean, I think they probably pay, or maybe that was the sequel where they pay visual reference to him. I don't know.
Yeah, the sequel, there was an actual king in there.
I remember watching it as a kid and thinking the first one was better, and just the second one was garbage.
Oh, the second one is so much better than the first one. Are you kidding me? It's not boring.
I mean,
there you go.
But like, it's like, yeah, but no, it's like, I don't like the second one. It's like, it's kind of like.
Here's the thing. Here's the thing. Whereas I don't agree with Nostalgia Critic on a lot of things, like a lot of things.
Well,
like,
neither do I.
a lot of things. I do agree with him that like the first act of Pocahontas 2 is first and third act of Pocahontas 2 are so much stronger than the middle. Like the middle is just garbage.
It's like, but then again, I also came from a background where I read a history book while being homeschooled that said Pocahontas was like a 14-year-old girl, so I already knew something was up with the first movie.
Yeah. She was like 10 to 14 years old.
She was like so friggin', she was a baby.
She was a baby child. She was a small child.
I'm not long for this world.
I'm not long.
I'm only 10 and a half years old. But yeah, no, like Alan Mink, Howard
okay.
Ashman was so correct about Part of Your World that Katzenberg was like, damn, this guy knows his shit. Let's just give The Lion King over to, let's give Beauty and the Beast over to him. And so pretty much everything with Beauty and the Beast was like, Ashman.
Oh my god, that was a great decision, actually.
Ashman was that's why the movie starts with a 5-minute opening number that both includes our heroes and villains' motivations.
Oh, I love it. That's
it's
my
like
favorite.
5 minutes opening number. You think
it's my favorite opening number ever in any movie.
It is.
It just starts out so calm
fantastic.
with Belle going, "Little town, it's a quiet village," and then it suddenly goes, "Bonjour."
It's such a musical theater thing to do, and Ashman and Menken had musical theater backgrounds. These are the same people who wrote the Green Mean Mother from Outer Space, for Pete's sake. Also, I just laugh at like the different.
And not only that, I was in my high school's production of Beauty and the Beast.
Ah, nice.
I was just a townsperson, and I gotta say, acting in that opening number was so much fun. Like I was just running around the stage, and like I had one line the entire song, and it was, "They smell." and
Wait.
The fact that I was just a background character, I could use any voice I wanted, and then I did.
Actually, if I'm thinking about it, you should have had the line, those fish as well, because that goes with the line, "They smell." Those fish, that bread, they smell, it's stale, that's mistaken. It's like, because there's a back and forth with 2 different people talking at that point.
That's too expensive.
Yeah, that's another. Yeah.
Oh my god. And like, of course they gave all the major roles to all the popular kids. Whoop-de-freaking-do, Basil.
You kidding?
But
they
like,
pretty much pulled nothing but Broadway talent for that movie, Beauty and the Beast.
what? No, I'm talking about for my high school production.
Oh, okay.
They made like Disney, and they made like Disney and just like took all the popular kids and plopped them up front and center stage. But to be fair, they were very talented.
Yeah, I mean, there's no problem with hiring a famous person as long as they're talented.
Well, except for the guy who played Gaston, which, you know, he wasn't bad. He wasn't bad. But I think they only casted him because he was hot. And let me tell you, he was really freaking hot. The guy who played Gaston. In fact, I had a tiny bit of a crush on him in grade school.
Huh.
And on top of that, he's super nice. I'm so jealous he's super nice and super hot. And he played Gaston. He doesn't have the best singing voice. Admittedly, but he did play a convincing Gaston enough for like a high school production.
Yeah, it's like when you do something at the high school level, it's like you take what you get, and like of course, give it your all. If you're a theater kid, you're gonna put your effort, you're gonna put your back and your neck and your head into it.
Oh God, I completely forgot about this. They put a freaking muscle suit on him.
Oh.
Like from the dollar store or something. They just put like a muscle costume on him. It's just like it was so great. I love being part of that production. Oh, and the chick who played Belle, she looked exactly like Belle.
Ooh.
And not only that, very talented singer.
Guy I had a crush on played. DF says, guy I had a crush on played the dentist in our production of Little Shop of Horrors. What does that tell you?
Oh shit.
I don't know.
I don't know. We like the bad boys, I guess.
It strikes me like when it makes me laugh knowing that Howard Ashman writes things as different as part of your world, and you ever heard about old King Kong? He don't mean shit. I'm a mean grandmother.
Oh my God, Disney was the plant.
Katzenberg, petty asshole.
Oh yes.
Just thank all the stars above and everything like that. That finally, Musker and Clements finally got to make Treasure Planet, because it is a gift. It is a gift to all of us, for who wanted to see steampunk, but with space core and Victorian era, all that jazz, just all of that, you know.
Oh boy.
I like the way the guns look and how they were when they warm up also.
Yeah. Oh, my absolutely favorite thing about the Treasure Planet, I want to say, has to be the dynamic between Jim and Silver. It's gotta be my favorite.
Indeed. The best Disney character, bar none, is John. I don't care if you think best villain, best anti-hero, best
in general. Like you can actually, it was revealed to us as the audience pretty early on that he's the villain. But
and also if you know the story
or the rest of the crew yet.
Also, if you know the story of Treasure Island, it's not a surprise at all to anyone who knows. Like, and also it's
but my point that I'm getting at here, is like we were able, and because we knew he was the villain and like he had very nefarious plans going into this, we could like see his struggle with keeping to his plans, and of course
becoming a father to Jim,
and becoming a father figure to Jim. Yeah.
I don't even mean just becoming a father figure. He really became the boy's father because the kid's real father just dipped out because we don't know, and that almost hurts even more because it's like because the audience is right there along with Jim, and like, is it my fault? It's like,
yeah.
It's like you don't know why he left, and it could actually, and because some people are just douche, it could have been because of Jim. Like, that's the thing. It's like sometimes the parents did leave because of the kid, and it's sad and disheartening, and what's the word I'm looking for? It's a word that means like demeaning. I think that's the word I'm looking for. It's
There you go.
demeaning to their self-esteem. Yeah, it's destructive to their self-esteem. That was it. Self-esteem. Self-esteem was what I was looking for.
Yeah.
It's so destructive. It's like the impact you can have on a person just by not giving a shit. It just, and like how thoroughly it can hurt. Like, damn.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that's what the whole like Sunset Shimmer's Forgotten Friendship special was all about. How you can hurt somebody by doing literally nothing.
Yeah. Like, okay. I'm about to get real personal.
Yeah. Right.
Real sentimental on you guys, okay? Just listen here. Whoa, what did I do?
I don't know. What did you do?
Oh, okay. That's what I did. I exited out of of the live stream.
Oh, okay.
I accidentally hit a key with my elbow on my keyboard. Anyways,
Oops.
I'm about to get real sentimental with you guys. Now, keep in mind, I was a grown-ass woman when this happened. Or at least close to a grown-ass woman. Might have been like 19 or 18. 19, 20, probably 20s. Probably early 20s. I'm in my mid 20s now. Anyways. Even though I was pretty much an adult. Like, you know, my mom got remarried to this guy, and of course, me, being the little shit that I was, because I was going through a lot of emotional issues, I wasn't sharing with anybody because I didn't even know I was going through those emotional issues. My mom straight up looked at me in the face and was like, because of you, there's a strain on mine and my husband's marriage.
Yowza.
Motherfucker. and yeah, that screwed me up. And I was already kind of screwed up to begin with.
You don't help the self-esteem of anyone by telling someone that it's their fault, especially when it's not. Even if you blame them, it may not actually be their fault.
I mean, yeah. They're
Unless
still married to this day, though, and I was like 20 when she told me that. So it's been like 5 years since she told me that. I don't think she meant anything by it. I think she was just trying to get me off my ass and all of that, but that's the wrong way to go about it.
How about, it's like, hey, I want you to move out of the house. Is that it? Is that the only like thing? It's like I'm pretty sure I've at least had my mom joke about it at least 20 times. If not like, Nathan, are you ever gonna leave this house? And I'm like, nope. I don't know. I imagine I'll be good company.
Yeah.
At least I hope so.
I mean, our relationship is better now because just last year, you know, a lot of things happened, and like we found out things about myself. Me and my mom together found out things about myself together, and then she was like, "Oh shit, well, I'm gonna be a lot more understanding now," and I was like, "Good."
Ain't that grand when that happened? Yes, it's allowed, Disney fanatic. Swear your little mouth off. This is the fucking family friendly channel, bitch. Boy, I'm glad my family's Polish and they don't push me to move out, especially right now.
I know.
Oh, shit! No habla español. No, you can't have me. Busy.
No,
I don't
like,
know.
Look,
You're gonna have to call
all
her.
these people are saying, "Wow, my mom would never do that."
Bye.
Here's the thing, though. I don't blame her. She didn't mean anything by it. Okay, I'm not trying to like diss my mom or anything. I'm just saying that, like, you know, it hurt at the time. You know?
It's
I'm not trying to diss my mom. I'm just saying.
It's a personal anecdote from a long time ago.
Oh yeah, we're good now. Everything is fine. Everything is fine. Right? Don't read too much into it. My mom is not
That
a
might have
bad
been
person.
that might have been a good that might have been a good
it.
that might have been a good preface. Here's a personal anecdote from a few years ago. Things are better now, but once upon a time. Can't let anything, especially when you're live. It's like you can't let anything go without saying. Then again, it's the internet. You can't let anything go without saying.
Yeah. Oh, especially on the internet, you can't say or do a thing because then people automatically assume.
They're gonna assume the wrong thing. It's like there's always an interpretation.
Like my sister, she. Yes. DF said, "How'd I go 20 minutes not knowing this was ZD speaking?" I don't know. I have a very generic voice, so I don't blame you.
You have a very lovely voice, and I would probably be able to. I'd probably be able to pick you out of a choir.
Oh. What was I saying? What were the words that were coming out of my mouth?
Something about you and your sister.
Yes, my sister. I love her dearly. We get along very well. She's a good person. It's just her problem is she. Her problem is she assumes the worst out of people, and she's really struggling with that. So whenever me or my dad do or say something, she assumes the worst, and I'm just sitting here no, that is not what we meant at all.
Alright, let's
Hi, Alexis.
Yes, hello, Alexis. Well, you've been here a lot. You've been here the whole time. Oh, yeah. How many people are just now realizing that it's ZD? Raise hands. Or hooves.
Mine would be a claw. I have a dragon sona.
Wait. Was I drawing on the wrong frame? Oh,
I don't know. Were you?
Oh, god darn it. What the hell am I doing?
I hate that. That's my worst fear.
Okay, let's just stop.
Because then you have to redraw everything.
Let's get his gut. I'm gonna get his gut and his butt. All right, he's a fit man.
There was a point to what I was saying about my sister because you said a thing before that, and I completely forgot what that was because I got distracted by
something about the internet will not let anything go without saying.
Right.
It's like if you didn't say it, you didn't mean it.
Yeah, I can't, it's just the internet. My sister tends to assume the worst out of people for whatever reason.
Yeah, I don't think they've found a way to make human speech in any language idiot-proof yet. So it's people are still gonna get misinterpreted and take things the wrong way. Yeah, barring when someone is actually an asshole, of course. I always draw the wrong layer.
For example, when Dan Avidan, do you know who that is?
Oh, Dan Avidan. That's one of the grumps, yeah?
Yeah. When he let everybody know that he was in a year-long relationship with this 23-year-old girl at the time. At the time, she was 23, I believe.
Yeah.
And they started dating when she was 22. People took his age into consideration, accused him of cradle robbing and accused him of grooming and all that, and it's just yeah. I think they accused him of grooming because he met his girlfriend years before when she was a teenager, and then they started dating years later. But here's the thing: they only met once when she was a teenager, and they didn't meet again until years later when she was an adult. So they're both two consenting adults.
At that point, how old was Dan at the time?
At the 40.
That's not so crazy.
No, it's not. It's not crazy. They're both.
I mean, 20-year gap is kind of odd for some, but honestly, if they are adults, is you know, I think everything's perfectly square as long as there's a perfectly healthy consensual relationship between the two. It's like there's no problem.
Yeah, there's definitely no problem. No problem at all. And like I hate that term like cradle robber. Like what does that mean? What does that even mean? I know what it means, but what does it mean?
What does it even mean?
It's like you're these people that like these 20-year-olds who are dating like, you know, 40 to 60-year-olds, they're doing it out of their own free will and they're adults and stuff. So why give the guy a term called cradle robber, or the older person the term cradle robber, and treat the 20-year-old
like she doesn't have a say in anything.
Yeah.
It's like if she didn't have a say in anything, go ahead. But like if they are a perfectly functional, healthy relationship, I don't see why anybody like I mean, cradle robbing's obviously innuendo, DF. It's like
I think she's joking. Robbing from a cradle? What else would it mean? I mean, duh. That's how I read it, but she actually doesn't get it. She actually doesn't get it.
Welcome
I don't know. I took it as a joke.
Forgive me. My sarcasm detector is a little wonky.
It's cool. There are days where my sarcasm detector is just like the worst, and I can't tell who's joking and who's not. Oh my god.
Hurts especially, like one of my favorite quotes from Anthony C. and Friends Halloween Spectacular was, you know, they say sarcasm is the lowest form of wit, as if being called witty is some kind of insult. It's like, yeah, it does take some intelligence to come up with some good sarcasm. That's good sarcasm.
I love sarcasm so much, actually. I'd use it all the time.
It could be very effective. It could be a very effective tool at making friends and colleagues laugh. Everyone's in on the joke, and everyone gets a piece of the comedy pie. To the face.
Yeah, it's like when somebody says something that everybody already knows, and then somebody responds with, "Oh, really? You don't say."
It's like, did you know that Tim Burton's last name begins with a B?
No.
Right. So, got this a whole accordion pump for his peg leg, which is just like, I'm sorry, I'm just gushing over how creative these designs are, because I've never actually put too much.
Oh yeah.
Like, probably because I've never actually drawn it before. Like, never actually put myself to the, hey, you know, I want to draw this. Like, now I'm being put to draw it under obligation. Now I'm just noticing how awesome it is that there's a accordion pump as a peg leg.
I mean, it would seem more like, you know, like God, what's the word I'm looking for?
Effective? Convenient?
Yeah, more like effective as an invention than like a regular peg leg, right? Because, you know, it's a pump. It moves with your weight, so you know you're not having a bad hip all the time.
Theoretically, like, that would be the way to go about it, but, you know, when like, you'd still need something mechanical inside it, so up to the technology standards of actual Victorian era, wouldn't really fly.
I'm sure, like, it makes a noise every time he walks, so, like, it's not like a regular, like, you know, boot steps or a noise. It's like a shh. So I think there's something mechanical in there.
You gotta have the air in out releasing him. Glenn Keane did design him. Glenn Keane, master of the craft of animation. God blessed.
Oh yes.
Like, if there are two people that are on the top of my list of people who are still alive and I'd like to meet, who are animators specifically, it would be Glenn Keane and Eric Goldberg.
Am I in the? No, I am not. I'm not in the reanimate. I can't animate. I've tried. I've animated a ball once. Actually, Nathan actually taught me how to animate a ball.
Yes, yeah, I
Like-
think we
like-
did
like-
work
like-
on the bouncing ball, yeah.
Yeah, like I went to you and I was like, "Can you help me animate? I wanna animate." And he was like, "Sure, I'll teach you how to animate a bouncing ball." And I was like, "Cool." And then he did.
And if you ever...
And then I never animated again.
I mean, you could always... Comic, sorry I'm late. Hello, Prime! Welcome back, Prime. Pencil sketch. V! Hey, it's Victoria! Victoria's
I
in
know
the
it's
chat.
Victoria. It's been, oh my god, it's been forever since I've spoken to Victoria. Victoria! I still love you!
Perfectly honest, same. I took animation in high school. Problem is I haven't the patience to draw. Once upon a time, I once thought, people told me from my cartoon drawings that I would do in MS Paint when I was a kid, you should be in cartoons and you should be an animator. And I'm like, I wouldn't have the patience to do it. And then I finally got put in a class to do it, and it's like, huh, I guess I do have the patience to do it. Like, more than that, I enjoy it. It's like, it's relaxing, you know, because you're just stuck in the tedium of, like, drawing over the same things again, and it's like, you just sit back and hardly think about it, you know?
Yeah.
Except for when you get the actual main structure of things down. That's the stuff that's got to be thought about a lot, because it's like, it's the fundamental foundation. Oh, wait, whoa. Oh! Oh, this is looking really fancy right here. Yeah.
Tum tum.
Yeah, yes.
You got a tum tum.
Yeah, this is looking really solid right now. Okay. Solid 3D man. He's a big ball. And he kind of looks like a dog.
Oh, Nathan.
Yeah.
Nathan. Do you mind if Victoria joins us?
You know, not at all. Absolutely not. No. Absolutely.
Awesome.
Let's get her in here. Get her in here.
I'm gonna add her to this DM if I can find you. Damn it. There you are. Yay.
Huzzah. Let's swap it over to the other one.
Alright. Yay.
Hello.
Hooray.
Maybe the microphone's not connected yet. Because I want to set her volume. I want to make sure we can all hear her.
Hola.
Hello?
Hola.
Oh, I heard something pop.
Oh.
No.
Ah!
Yes. Ah! Oh.
She lives!
Hello, you guys hear me?
Yeah,
Yes.
we hear you loud and clear. I'll turn you up a little bit, and there we go.
Right now I can't hear you.
What?
Oh, I remember those videos, DF.
Wait, you can't hear what? Who? What? Stop motion. Stop motion might have been some of the first animations I did too. Yeah. I think I literally
I
did stop motion to
those,
clean
I
my
remember those
room.
videos. I remember those videos.
I remember-
Oh, hello?
Hello.
Hello?
Hi, Daisy. Hello.
You guys hear me?
Yeah.
Yes.
I can hear you!
Woohoo!
Oh my gosh. I hate when Discord does this.
Yeah.
Discord settings. I had this.
Discord has sent you to the shallow realm. You may never come back.
Damn it.
Oh,
How have
man.
you guys been? It's been too long.
Oh, we've
Oh my god.
been stellar.
I've been so good. I've been so freaking good. So freaking good. Like I've been like self-reflecting and just meditating and shit like that.
I've been busy.
Not literally
Working at
sitting down
Walmart
and
is not
meditating, but
fun.
you know what I mean.
Busy?
Yeah.
What you been up to?
Busy working at Walmart.
Yay,
Yay,
Walmart.
Welcome to the 9 to 5.
Well, actually, technically my store's only open till 7 to 11.
7 to 11? You might as well be working at the 7-Eleven. That was too easy. Cheap shot.
Oh, yes.
Like,
But also,
I don't know.
working with KP.
Yes, you are in that chat for the whatchamacallit, the thing I'm working on right now.
The reanimating?
Yeah, that it.
Yeah, there we go. There's the word.
Yeah, I'm doing that too.
Oh yes, you do some animation. Oh, I can't wait to see your part. I haven't seen any of your work on it yet.
So far I've only posted like the concept of like what the characters would look like.
Oh man, I think that must have been a way back there. You're gonna have to send that to me in a DM so I can see it, because I want to look at that.
Okay. Of course, it's a very slow process because, like I said, work.
No, I hear ya. I mean, like, for all intents and purposes, like, I do have a job as well that keeps me away from my computer at times. It's like, what am I supposed to do now?
Yeah, some morbid part of me wants to be a tattoo artist. I don't know why.
Would you have the steady enough hand and like confidence to needle art onto a person's
No,
skin?
here's the thing though. the only reason why I want to do that, because one, tattoos are cool, and
Yeah.
two, and two, I've been watching Ink Master on Netflix.
Oh.
And I'm just like, and like I keep getting like constant inspiration after inspiration for like pictures because of that show, and I've just been drawing on like in my sketchbook, and I've been like tracing them with my ink pens and stuff.
Ah.
Nice.
Yeah, I can send.
But
I
I
can
see
send
it.
you like the
I see it.
concept.
Oh, it looks so good. Oh my gosh.
Of course, putting it
Oh,
all together.
Jim looks like he came out of the movie.
Hey, when I've been working on KP for so long, you have to like memorize like so many different all different styles and
Wait,
stuff
can I
like
see?
that.
I want to see. Can I see? I want to see. Let's see.
Oh yeah, sure.
Okay,
Here,
you
let
see?
me,
Can I see?
yeah, let me go ahead and bring it up. I'm gonna bring this up in the frickin' program that I am working in. What? Hang on, did I screw up or something?
I don't know, did you
Don't
screw up?
screw up.
Don't screw up.
Okay, wait. Now let me try again. Ah, there we go. There we go. Look at this. Look at this. Sweetness and light.
Oh shit! That looks so good.
It's
Oh
so cute. It's little hands. Little
They're
hams.
so tiny.
Raise your head and drink your brains for little hams.
Yay!
Ugh,
Oh my gosh.
that's good stuff. It's so good.
Yeah. Of course, that's only like the sketch part of it. And of course, like I gotta do other stuff.
Still, I mean, that's how I started out. I mean, like, I had to figure out, like, how am I going
Yeah.
to draw the characters, and, you know, I kind of... Because I always try to draw things on models, so, like, I go hard or go home, right?
Yeah. Well, of course, like if I remember, like I'm seeing like your picture, like the picture of the arm, like it was a combination of both 2D and 3D to
Yeah,
it. So.
correction. It would actually be 3D animation with cell shading and line, and the
Oh.
wireframe basically turned on, as it were.
Yeah, something like that. Like I mean, I had to do some research on that in the past before this project.
There
so.
was one point I was actually watching the movie for some references, and like I saw a part because the accordion part of the leg was covered by the shorts at one point. They actually just drew the bottom half of the foot, and I could tell because it looked more like this, and it was also, there were some boiling lines, and it was like, ah, man, they just left the rough version in there, and they didn't add the CGI because it wasn't enough detail to warrant it. That's so cool.
I'll have to watch that movie again. Like,
It's
see
a
all the
good
details.
movie, and it's the whole reason we're doing this thing. Raise awareness
yeah.
of this awesome movie that is now on Disney Plus, and everybody has a Disney Plus. You have a Disney Plus. I have a Disney Plus. My grandmother's
have a Disney
dog
Plus.
has a Disney Plus. What?
I don't have a Disney Plus.
Disney Plus. Of course,
I
then
don't
again,
have
my
a
mom.
You
is
still
using
have a
my
Disney Plus, and you still have a Disney Plus. Everybody else still has a Disney.
I mean, my mom's using my Disney Plus account.
There you go. Bring up an account for the whole damn family.
Oh yes. Of course, I watch all the old Disney movies and stuff like that. All the shorts, all that fun stuff.
Exactly. I'm glad they brought the Muppets show onto Disney Plus.
Yeah, I heard about that. I haven't seen them yet, but still, it would be fun to watch if I have the time.
If anything, just put it under the background to boost the views because we want to keep this show on there. We don't want them
That is
removing it.
true.
We want to see more Muppet content. We want the Disney to know we want more Muppets. We want more Muppets.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, I did watch like the Muppet movie, the one that came out 10 years ago, and I was
So,
like laughing so hard.
The 2011
with
one?
it. Yeah, that came out 10 years ago.
Yeah. Believe it or not, used to give blood every month up until the pandemic. Oh man. Hey, you're here. Why are you typing this out? You could be talking to
Yeah,
us.
what?
It's because you guys are like, we're talking about two different things here, right?
The chat goes off sometimes.
Oh my gosh.
I couldn't contribute to your conversation, so I decided to contribute to the other. God!
You should see the
Fine.
fight. You should see the fights that Bella and Fizzy get into.
Oh.
There's lacrosse sticks and baseball bats, and the fire starts a flying.
Oh my goodness. It has been way too long since I have talked with you guys.
Too long.
I miss this. I
Yeah.
miss this.
Yeah.
We gotta make this a more
Stupid
frequent thing.
Walmart. This thinking Walmart takes over my life. Especially with the craziness of the pandemic.
Oh, guys, when conventions are a thing again, what convention do you want to go to?
Ah, gotta go to San Diego Comic-Con. No. D23 because they bring everybody to Disneyland like post or mid convention.
Yes,
At least
yes,
that's what I've
yes.
heard. And that would be so cool to see all this upcoming Disney stuff and just booths of like art and like actors and animators from the Disney work wheel. It'd just be so cool.
Yeah.
I mean, in our heart, we are all Disney fanatics. We all just need to get.
Yeah.
We just need to get our butts to. Shit! I deleted the top half of his arm.
Oh no.
Don't worry, I can fix it. I'll just draw it again. That's.
I can fix it. Get it?
I love Wreck-It Ralph.
Yeah. Wreck-It Ralph.
Wreck-It Ralph is so good.
Yeah. I actually went to Disney World last year, right before the pandemic happened. So.
Yeah, same for Joey. Yeah.
Yeah, it was like the first time I went in like over 20 years. Yeah. Like the first time I went, the last time I went to Disney World, it was like the Animal Kingdom was brand new.
Holy crap! That's a while.
Yeah. And I had way
Wait, when
too much
did
fun.
Animal Kingdom come
That
to Disney World?
the 90s.
98.
Yeah.
Huh?
Late 90s.
98.
Yeah.
98.
Yes.
Yep.
Wow.
Tells you how young I was.
You were a baby.
Yeah. Little baby. Well, not a baby, but you know.
Yeah.
Little babu.
You're a small child.
I had way too much fun at Disney World, and I keep saying I want to go back now.
Last time I've been to Disney World was probably junior year of high school.
Wow.
it's an expensive place, and I only went there
Yeah.
because
Tell
my
me
entire
about
choir
it.
went.
Tell me about it. I
Yeah.
went with a friend of mine who I've been friends with since middle school and her family, and I had to pay like some of my hotel shares and the rooms, the park, all and food and souvenirs.
I
Oh
only
yeah,
I only went to
Sorry.
Disney World once, so the last time I went to Disneyland was, yes, right before the pandemic at like February.
I've never been to Disneyland. I've never been to California.
never been to
Okay.
California.
Okay,
Never
I
been
am
to California.
all right. I am going to be hauling you guys out of whatever like state you guys are in, each of you, and I'm taking you all to California.
I mean,
As soon as
you live in like Oregon, right?
yeah, but as soon as this whole thing breaks and we're all mask free, I am bringing you guys all down to Clown for like 3 or 4 days. We gotta make this a thing. I've already done like 2 like vacations. I've already been able to afford 2 $2,000 vacations, hotel and parks, and food. So I'm.
Yeah, that was pretty much how much my
I'm
trip was.
loaded. But in all seriousness, I'm gonna get us all together eventually, and that includes you,
Yeah.
DF. You're not out of this either. We're bringing you too.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Who else do we need to bring? Patty, we need to bring True Sailor.
Oh yeah.
We need to bring.
Oh yeah.
And hey, Katie and Will already live in California, and we could just meet them there.
Yep, that is also true.
We just need
Well,
to
how are
get.
they doing? How are they doing? It's been a while since I've spoken to them too.
According to Twitter, Katie is making the most of every day.
Good.
Oh yeah.
And
I saw they've got their vaccines.
woohoo! California's vaccinating over 2 million people a day, from what I hear.
I wish I can get a vaccine.
I know,
Like,
right?
you would think I would get some, considering I'm an essential worker.
Same. My mom and my mom and my brother and actually pretty much everyone in the family here, because of our close relations to the essential workers dealio as well, with our brother with special needs. Like, we're all vaccinated as well. We're all shot up.
My mom is probably the only person in my house who's vaccinated because she works at a hospital.
Yeah.
So yeah, I am just a regular old peasant, so I can't get the vaccination.
I mean, my grandma's been vaccinated, and I think, well, one of my sisters did get vaccinated because she's a teacher.
Mm.
I don't know if the other, I mean, I heard that she might get her vaccine, even though she is, I haven't said this, but my sister, one of my eldest sister is pregnant.
Ooh.
Oh my gosh.
Yes.
Gonna be an auntie?
Yes, I'm gonna be an aunt.
So awesome!
Yeah. Of course. Technically, I really couldn't post it on social medias because my sister is very strict on that. I don't know why.
But don't worry, we won't tell her that this live stream exists.
I don't think she watches this anyways.
I don't know. I'm a poor little sap with only just over 1,000 subscribers and barely even breaking like 9 people on a live stream view count.
That is true. And of course, I just got this adorable little onesie. That's a My Neighbor Totoro onesie.
So cute.
I have a my neighbor. Oh, that looked very phallic for a half a second.
What? What happened?
You were okay. You were adjusting things.
Okay.
On.
I think I figured it out.
Wait, are you where are you watching this on? Are you watching
I'm
this
watching.
on
I'm
the
watching
video
it
stream?
on his channel.
Yeah.
I'm watching it on Kamikaze.
The channel stream. Okay.
I
Yeah.
am live, baby.
Yeah.
But yeah. Of course, with the baby thing, of course, if I post a picture of onesies, I don't want people to get the idea thinking I'm pregnant. Which
Okay.
I am not.
Okay, Bella Pink Savage asks, just how bad is the vaccine needle? If the person sticking you is doing it right, you should barely feel a thing. You can't be knocking on my door. I'm live. Don't be knocking on my door. Get out of here. Shoo. Shoo fly. Don't bother me. I could have sworn that was a knock on my door.
I have a puppy in my room.
Puppy! I also have a puppy in my room. Wait a minute.
Yep.
Victoria, I don't think you've met my dog.
I think I've seen pictures of your dog on Twitter.
She's the cutest.
Well, you have to compare that with my dog.
She's so sweet.
My dog is sitting underneath the desk right now with me.
My dog's sleeping on my bed. She's so tired.
My dog can be tired some too.
Nothing, a bit of painkiller 2 hours later won't fix. Hell, take some painkiller before you get the shot. That'll do you favors.
Yeah. Oh, my mom when she got vaccinated, it like knocked her out. She like felt sick for like a day. She like felt so sick for like a day, and like she refused to move. She was just like, "This is my day. Don't bother me." And the next day she was fine.
I think Alexis might be asking about the dogs, maybe. Asking what they look like.
Oh, my dog, she's a pit bull mix. We don't know what she's mixed with, but she's mixed. She's like a medium-sized dog, and she's got a dark coat with brown eyes, and she's super cute. She's got like a little brown. No, she's got white toesies. She's got little white toesies. The white toesies.
Little pads, little socks.
Yep.
The white toesies.
Mine, I'm actually uploading it into the chat, but my dog is a English setter mix.
Which chat? Cause
The chat that I'm in with you guys.
Ah, yeah.
Look at him.
What an adorable
Look at
little
him.
thing.
Look at the boy.
Yeah.
Hold on. Where's my phone? Where did I put my phone? There's my phone.
Hang on, I can do something about this. Hang on.
Well, you don't see your phone attached? You don't have your phone attached to the hip or something like that?
And
I mean,
can I just see the whole?
it was sitting right next to my monitor.
Oh God, it just go so big.
Oh.
Hold on. Let me find a good
Adorable
picture of my dog
doggo.
real quick.
Yep. That's Flynn.
That's
Flynn! Named after Flynn Rider, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh my God. We were both so obsessed with Tangled. You know what? I'm still obsessed. What am I talking about?
I'm still obsessed.
Oh, here's a picture of her in a ball. It's not a good picture, but she's in a ball and she's cute, so I'm putting it.
Yeah.
Alright, let me see.
And what's this cutie's name?
Her name is Aura.
Aura.
Yeah.
Oh, look at little face
My-
peeking out.
And like her name that the shelter gave her was Aura Lee. And my mom wanted to rename her Gracie, and we all vetoed that name. No, it's O-R-A.
Ah, okay.
We all vetoed the name Gracie. We were like, nope. No way in hell are we naming her Gracie. So we just kept the name Aura Lee.
Nice.
Well, Flynn's original name was like Scrappy Doo.
Scrappy-Doo? Oh. I found another picture, a picture like of when she accidentally like flipped a bowl over her toy and she got so upset.
Oh boy.
I was scrolling and I found that picture and I was like, I need to show this. I need to show this picture.
The pictures of dogs.
She's sitting there staring at it with like the look of defeat on her face.
Oh my God.
She figured it out, don't worry. Don't worry, she was fine.
I know, it's just a thing that dogs do.
She flipped the bowl over her favorite toy. It was just had such a problem trying to get it off, and she just like sat there defeated for like a good minute.
Welcome to the stream that went from barely animating to showing dogs.
You know what? This is the best stream though.
Yep.
You know, no
I
better
wish I
time.
could have another one to have.
Like, oh my god! Sorry, I found a picture of her in a Christmas sweater.
Way to scare half of the people in the room.
I'm sorry. She's so cute.
Oh my god.
A lot of people. This is a lot of people get pit bulls for guard dogs and stuff, but I think they make better companions than they do guard dogs. Just saying.
True.
Cause like, my uncle, he's only ever had pits, but he had this one pit. It was also a girl. Her name was Maddie. She was literally the sweetest thing. Before she got adopted by my uncle, I think she was like owned by like, you know, a guy who dealt with illegal drugs. So she was a guard dog. But she was just too damn sweet, so he got rid of her. And then one day she went missing. And like my uncle went looking for her.
Yeah.
And like he found her and she was like chained up in some guy's like yard or something. And like
Yeesh.
of course it was obvious that was Maddie. Cause like as soon as she saw my uncle, she was like, "Oh my god, thank you! Father! Father, you've come to save me!
Father!
Father!" And like she refused to just be a guard dog. She was too damn sweet.
Cutest little thing.
The way you say that reminds me
She
of
died of old
the
age just a
short
few years
Kit
ago.
Bull.
She died of old age just a few years ago. I miss her.
But yeah, that's kind of reminding me with the Kit Bull short.
Oh, that was cute.
Oh,
Cute and sad.
Kit Bull,
Oh.
also known as Pixar's second foray into 2D animation.
Oh yes. There was another 2D short that they did.
Yeah, it was a 2D 3D hybrid, but mostly 2D with the day and night, which was absolutely gorgeous. I love the way they
Actually, I was
implemented
talking
that.
about Burrow.
Burrow. Oh no, but Burrow would have been their third. They did that like after Kit Bull, and like that
Yeah, I
went,
can't.
and that went
Yeah,
with Soul actually. Like
Yep.
they recommended, hey, before watching Soul on Disney Plus, why don't you watch Burrow first to have the short before the movie? You know, because it's
I
not
think
like
I watched
Disney.
the movie before the short.
Same, but I was like, come on, guys, let's make this like a real theater experience. And they're like, nah, we'll just watch it afterward. And I was like, okay. It was like, you know, Disney, you could just attach the two, like, and make it a package deal. It's like, let's watch Soul, and the first time you watch it, like, don't make it happen every time, but like the first time you watch it, you automatically play Burrow. Like, it's your platform. Do that. Can't you do that?
Apparently not. I did hear that Disney and Pixar, their newest film Luca, is going to be on Disney Plus, and there is no fee for that one.
Thank God. I mean, I paid $30 to see Raya, but I'm almost not terribly certain whether it was worth it or not.
I saw it in theaters.
Oh.
I was able to see it in theaters for much cheaper.
Probably. I mean, one person going to the movies.
No, I went with my mom, and plus we had a gift card, we
Still.
had a free ticket, and stuff like that. And I think the total came up with 2 tickets, a large popcorn, and a large drink came up to like 78 cents.
78. That doesn't sound right.
I don't know. It was something
Hold
like
on.
that.
I'm sorry. I'm
We had,
sorry
like, a
to like change the
$25
subject
coupon.
abruptly, but I just looked down to my right.
Yeah?
You need to explain something to me. Why do you have a stream that's called "Who Would F Cruella de Vil"?
Okay, that's what you're talking about. Okay. We kind of got into a little dissertation about how terrible the Descendants movies were, and that quandary came up. Because who would?
Oh. Now I get it.
I mean, who? Oh, because I'm a genius, Bella says. Yeah, Bella was recommending that I name the video that as well.
Oh my god.
Oh, that's so good. So good. Applause. Applause for that title.
Take your bows, Bella. Raise your head and drink your brains. Like, if I weren't so scared that you two would be like, excuse me, I would totally just put, like, who the fuck would fucking fuck Cruella to fuckingville as the title.
Oh my god.
I mean, she's got a lot of money.
She may not be very pretty now, but she was somebody's baby once.
Oh, yes. And it's
Well, of course, they're having that.
It's very possible that she was a gorgeous woman when she was younger. I mean,
Oh,
you can tell by the way she looked. She was probably very gorgeous when she was younger. Very beautiful woman.
you know,
Because all that smoking.
it really does you know, that new movie does raise a question. Disney's like, you guys like the Joker, right? You guys actually like the Joker movie that with Joaquin Phoenix? You like that, right? Please say you liked it.
Oh,
We poured so much money into this
we
Cruella
spent a
thing.
lot of money. Yeah.
Why do we need a
Live
Cruella
action
origin
Disney
story? Why do we need the origin story of someone who wanted to murder puppies?
I don't know.
Like
I don't know either.
I know for a fact that Cruella did not always have the ambition to turn dogs into fur coats. She only got the ideas like spots. That would be very pretty. And again, only after seeing the doggos and like a family portrait, like the whole background for Cruella wanting to kill dogs is in the movie itself. So just
Wait, why puppies and why not dogs?
well, I mean, I
Puppies
think
have like a bit softer fur.
well, no, it's not even that so much as like even like Jasper Norris make the good point is like they're not even big enough, you know? Like they're just
That's why they needed 99 puppies, apparently.
but even they're correct. Like 99 dogs is not enough to make a whole coat. Like you do the math, that doesn't line up very well. Like the numbers just don't.
Especially if you're making like a huge extravagant coat that like Cruella wears all the time.
You wouldn't want the parts with the paws and the claws and the nose. You'd want more surface area. You want the dogs to grow up. Fatten them up. That would do you better.
When you see people taking like cowhide and turning it into leather, like they don't take like the skin from like the legs. They take it from like the back.
Can we skip this? Oh jeez. I guess we're getting a little too graphic.
PETA could be honest.
Glenn Close is a producer of the film. I don't care. I'm sure Glenn Close is a lovely.
Glenn Close again. What do you make?
It was 97 puppies in the book. Huh?
Oh yeah. Oh,
Yeah, Glenn Close was actually
there's a book.
Yeah, it was based on a book, yeah. But yeah, Glenn Close played Cruella in the live-action 101 Dalmatians that came out in the 90s.
Oh.
So it's like, I get it, but at the same time, it's like, okay, so
She
that doesn't make the movie
was
more
Batty
necessary.
crazy.
I
movie.
hear she was amazing, and it makes me want to watch it.
She was like
watched
the entire movie is basically just like a straight up copy paste from the original, but the only difference really being Cruella. Like she's more crazy.
Yeah,
There's a scene.
She was definitely wild.
Where like Cruella is like, you know, where like the camera is zooming in on Cruella's face and she goes woof woof. Like she doesn't do that in the animated one.
No, she's I mean, she was
Oh.
kind of unhinged. I mean, she was clearly unhinged. Like she was like it was a mania. She was. It was like she was a fanatic. That's what it was. Like she was legitimately like she's not right in the head.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, obviously, what?
Yeah. Well, of course.
Who
like,
said puppies? Yeah, sure, I'll sacrifice them for a coat. It's like, no, you are a horrible person.
Well,
kick the dog, skin the dog, and then drown it in a river.
Poison them.
Yeah.
Round
Well,
them,
of course,
crash them
like
on the head.
also
I
like
don't
the
care how
ending.
you do it to your yourself.
Yeah, like of course, like the ending, it had more of like kind of like a Home Alone sort of feeling to it. Of course, then again, the screenplay for that was done by John Hughes, who was the Home Alone guy.
Hey.
Well, it comes full circle.
Circle of life.
And John Hughes also did Flubber for Disney, the live.
Yes, he did.
The remake of The Absent-Minded Professor with Robin Williams.
Yep. I haven't seen that movie in a long time.
Absent-Minded Professor is a interesting.
I mean,
one.
I've never seen the Absent-Minded Professor, but I know about the Flubber.
I know as a kid, Flubber
It's
always.
Flubber!
Can we talk about Monsters Inc? Sully traumatizes Boo.
Yeah, he does actually.
Monsters
He
Inc.
does.
is one of my favorite Pixar films.
It is top tier Pixar. Pete Docter is amazing.
Oh hell yeah, it's such a good movie.
Like if Pete Docter was attached to
I like-
anything, like Monsters Inc. or Inside Out, it's gonna be great.
I like the dynamic between Sully and Boo. I'm just gonna say that.
It is so freaking adorable.
So
No matter how old I get, the ending part when they have to say goodbye always gets me.
Oh my god.
Pixar is
My
really
heart
good at that. You know, they just
Goodbye,
are.
Boo. Kitty. Kitty has to go.
Kitty has to go.
It's just such a. And Randy Newman's music, yes. I think Randy Newman is one of the reasons that I am so hep to the jive on jazz. I just am obsessed with swing,
Oh, yes.
swing music.
Actually, fun fact, when I was like in 6th grade, we were learning about jazz music in like a music class, and I decided like, hey, let's watch this little bit of the Monsters Inc. because it has like jazz to it.
Exactly. It's a
Yay.
pretty good one to pull up. You could pull up a lot of that film. I love that one, but I also love the scare floor. You know, when they go to work. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That's a great one.
Oh yeah.
So I have to ask you guys, what do you think of Monsters University?
I like it. I personally
It was
like
okay.
it. Better than Cars
It
2.
Definitely
Oh,
better
yeah.
than Cars too. Yeah.
Everything's better than Cars 2.
Yeah.
But I know this probably
Well,
shouldn't bug
except
me.
for
I
something.
know this probably shouldn't bug me, but what bugs me about Monsters University is it blatantly ignores a line that Mikey says in the first movie.
Yeah.
A line that A, may have been a joke, and B, was obviously ignored for the sake of the movie to exist, you know?
Yeah.
It's like,
I still wish they would have had a sequel for that, but there is a sequel series, basically.
yeah, I wonder what they're gonna do with that.
I'm scared.
Don't worry, artistic writer Luke Ski also agrees that Cars 2 is a good film. Now, be fair,
Yeah.
Good Dinosaur is worse than Cars
Yeah,
2.
Oh my god! Imagine a sequel with Boo, where Boo is grown
mean,
up.
For the love of Pete, have you heard what the original have you ever seen, like, behind the scenes for the
Yes,
Monsters Inc. and the original
have.
concept, and that sassy little kid in the failed and the monster who was not good at being a monster? I love that story. You know?
Yeah.
It was such a
Yeah.
it was such a great idea, and like, I guess, you know, they needed to, you know, figure out what would work for the movie they were doing, and ultimately it worked out better to have Boo be younger and like,
Yeah.
have
But
Sullivan be a
imagine
father
a
figure.
sequel. Imagine a sequel where Boo is like a young kid now, and she still remembers Sully.
Good
still
Dinosaur had
knows
a good
Sully.
soundtrack.
Yay.
To be fair with The Good Dinosaur, it has amazing background art. Like, the backgrounds are amazing. Like,
Just the characters don't match it.
I shouldn't be able to
the background. It kind of seem out of place.
I shouldn't be able to see Farnus Duck as more fitting in the background than these preschool play toy dinosaurs. I mean, for a little bit,
I don't know.
Rex is a more convincing dinosaur than these dinosaurs, and he was actually a toy.
Yeah.
Yeah, like, I don't know what their thought was with the design for it, but I actually saw one of the lighting people that came to the college I went to, and they talked about the movie and stuff and, like, what they did.
What did you do?
Like, he was, like, he was, like, the lighting director or something like that?
Yep.
My college had, like, some people that did, like, Disney films and stuff. Like, one was from Zootopia.
Yes. Autistic writer, yes, I agree.
I agree. Yeah. I actually saw that movie not that long ago.
Yeah, but Land Before Time is better than both of them.
Yes.
I mean, I only watched, like, the movie once as a kid and a few of the either direct-to-video movies or TV shows, because there were a lot of those. And I liked it enough as a kid.
Over 9,000!
I remember being super bored by Dinosaur when I was a kid. I remember being super bored by it.
Oh,
like, I don't remember anything about the movie except for, like, the love monkey guy.
Oh, but
That's only because he was annoying.
There was one thing that I absolutely loved about Dinosaur as a kid. It's that I never saw the movie, but I always saw the opening sequence as a preview, like a trailer teaser for the movie on the Toy Story 2 DVD.
Oh, yes, I remember that.
And that sequence is still amazing. And that opening it's just the best. It's when the animals start talking, it's like, shit.
I think that movie would have been better as, like, where, like, the animals didn't talk.
Like,
I think they were, like,
someone said that they wanted to make The Lion King more like a documentary. Dinosaur would have been better for that. Because dinosaurs aren't around anymore, so it'd be more interesting. I mean, Walking with Dinosaurs exists. Hello.
Yeah.
Not the movie where they make the animals talk. I'm talking about the television series.
I'm just saying we don't talk about the movie of that.
What movie?
Exactly.
Like, it would have been so good if it was just like.
There actually is an edit. There actually is an edit of the movie that has them not talking.
Good. Is it good?
I never watched it, but you know, I've heard things about it.
Heard of it.
Yeah, I've never even watched like
I just love all Disney
like I've only
movies.
ever really seen the trailer, you know, like everybody else who doesn't really care about those movies is like, I just watched the trailer. I'm in it more for the cartoons. Give me the cartoons.
Yeah, of course. I mean, I saw dinosaurs because, hey, I was a kid when they came out.
I mean, I was too. I was literally 5 years old when it came out.
I was... Shoot.
But I mean, anybody who's been
8. I was like 8, would have been 9.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Anyone who's been to Disney World knows that the dinosaur has the best ride tie-in at a Disney park, though. Like,
oh, I actually rode on that ride, and I was like right at the edge, like where the Allosaurus like comes out and screams at you, like at the camera moment. It was so close to me. I was like, oh god. Even though I know it was fake, I was like, oh my god.
it doesn't even, and the funnier thing is, like, it doesn't even move. It's a static figure, and it looks so horrifying. Like, the things
like
you
the
can
Disco Yeti.
the things you can do in the dark is like, it's amazing.
Yep. Example, Disco Yeti.
Disco Yeti.
I don't. Okay, we're talking about like rides.
Yeah.
Splash Mountain.
Ah, that's a good one. That's a good one.
Sadly, I did not get to ride it last time when I was at Disney because it was closed for refurbishment.
That's how it is sometimes.
But it's so much fun, and like all the like animatronics in there are like all based off of the cartoon characters from Song of the South.
Yep. Soon to be
Yep.
replaced in their entirety with Princess and the Frog theme.
Yep.
I mean, I see why they're doing it, but honestly, in my opinion, I think it's just ignoring like a crucial part of Disney's history.
Well, Disney tends to forget about it because they're not even talking about Song of the South. Like, they don't
Yeah.
want
You know, the bare
No.
minimum that Disney could do is to put the film on Disney Plus with a warning about how racist the film is, and then just let people have it.
It's pretty dang racist.
And leave it at that, because ultimately, like, they're gonna change the ride. It's like, and the fact of the matter is, the lift hill is probably gonna be themed to Dr. Facilier singing "Other Side." Like, you know that they would not pass up that opportunity. Are you ready? Are you ready?
Basically how Splash Mountain came around, if I'm remembering correctly. It's like they wanted to make Splash Mountain, but they didn't really have a theme for it.
Yeah. Tony Goldmark did a wonderful video on it.
They had like all these leftover animatronics from other things that
America
they, got rid
Sings,
of.
which was hosted in the Tomorrowland's old Carousel
Yeah,
of Progress
America
Theater,
Sings, yeah.
and they had a lot of
so they
characters there.
And that's
yeah.
why there's this that's why there's this big boat with a bunch of random animatronics on there that's not in the movie.
The fact is, no kid this generation has seen Song of the South. They'd be more familiar with Princess and the Frog. And Tony
True, but
Tony Goldmark made a great
Frog
comment,
didn't really
like,
do that
two
well in the
people...
box
What
office.
Song of the South? Someone asks.
Like, Tony Goldmark made this great observation in his video on the Splash Mountain changes and why it's a good thing. It's like, I heard people arguing about what movie this ride was based on, and they ultimately settled on it being a sequence from Alice in Wonderland. Because that's just... Because, like, when you don't know the movie, it's like, you gotta, like, figure out, it's like, everything's based on a movie or something. I mean, so was the Pirates of the Caribbean was based on a movie.
No, actually, the movie was based on Pirates of the... was based on the ride, but
I'm just echoing the average,
Younger
like, I don't
generation?
know anything about theme parks. I only goes to movies, am I right?
Basically, the younger generation that don't know a whole lot. No
Yeah.
offense to some people.
You got Wikipedia. It's a pretty good source of information for all intents and purposes. And if you need something more Disney-centric, you got fan wikis for literally everything. I'm pretty sure there's separate wikis for every ride and land in Disneyland. It's just, that's how it works.
Well,
At least
know
the
what?
Haunted
No one said something about...
Bayou themed. I actually like that idea.
Yeah, more like I think about it, I'm just like, yeah.
Yeah.
Of course, someone did mention something about the Black Cauldron, and I'm going like,
What
I
the hell is that movie?
Yes. I remember seeing as a kid. Even to this day, the Horn King freaks me out.
Oh, he's so scary! I actually liked him as a kid. To be fair, I was like really into like scary shit as a kid, but I wasn't into horror movies. Try to figure that one out.
Hey, my first exposure to a friendly character was a character who had no eyeballs. That character was Jack Skellington. I lived for creepy as a kid.
I love that movie so freaking much.
It was
And,
my
here's
jam.
the thing. I have my reasons for liking it. My sister was being a little brat, and she was like, you only like it because you're an edgy freak or whatever she said. And I was like, no. And I like it because, one, it's a good movie. Two, I like the songs. Three, it just reminds me of my childhood.
There is a lot to like about the movie. There is a lot.
Yeah, like, of course, I don't think my mom would never really let me watch it until I got a bit older.
I mean, was she?
My.
I mean, did she ever tell
I
you
would.
why? Because like sometimes kids are scared of the silliest things, and it's like, if you're scared of something so innocuous, how can you handle the dancing skeleton movie?
Here's the thing. I wasn't scared of any of those things that other parents like these days, and of course maybe even back then, were like, oh, this is too scary for my child. Me as a child, I was into that shit. like I loved Neverending Story, despite there being like a scary freaking wolf in it that I actually was afraid of as a child, but I wasn't so afraid that I didn't watch the movie. I still loved the movie.
Yeah, I mean,
of course, Secret of Nim.
Damn that thing.
Chock full of scary shit. I love that movie. Loved it so much.
I think my mom didn't let me watch it because she was not a fan of Tim Burton.
How dare she?
That would do
I
it.
know. Of course, then again, I got some Funko Pops here that are like Edward Scissorhand, the Corpse Bride, and like the couple that died in Beetlejuice.
yeah.
The Maitlands.
Yes.
Yes. And like,
But as I got older, I started liking more of the darker stuff.
I mean, as a kid, growing up, going to Disneyland all the friggin' time, my favorite things were always the most morbid or freaky things that I could handle, because I never had the guts to set foot on a roller coaster or into the Haunted Mansion, like anything that was pitch black for an extended period. So the freakiest things that were up my alley were Mr. Toad's Wild Ride and his Journey to Hell.
Oh,
And
yeah.
and the freaky tikis in the tiki room who are like doing that deep freaky like Hawaiian war chant. And then they're on the wall and their mouths are, and they also
Elephants on parade.
have sharp teeth.
That shit wasn't scary, but it was trippy.
Has anyone noticed outside of Walt Disney World that these tikis in the tiki room have sharp teeth?
I think in general, like, tikis would have sharp teeth.
No, but I mean, like, they have these mouths that open and close, and sometimes their teeth will pop down like a separate piece of puppetry, and they'll like just like spook and like, you know. It was like, I only noticed it in watching more like tiki room stuff as I got older, because as I was younger, it was probably like not connecting with my brain. You know, either failing mechanical things or just the lights making it too dark to see it. But like, that's so freaky. It's like whenever somebody said they were scared of those things as a kid, I was like, I don't get it. And now seeing that they have sharp teeth is like, jeez, okay, what the hell?
Like, okay.
I can make your case for you now.
Well, of course, like I'm
not
never
only that,
really
kids
big
are
with
just
horror movies.
Are just scared of the weirdest crap as a kid. Like, I wasn't. Like, here's the thing. I was spooked by the Horn King, but I wouldn't say I was scared of him.
I probably was scared of him. I was maybe kind of spooked as a kid.
But I hated the Gremlins. I hated the Gremlins. They scared me half to death.
Oh, you know that wolf-like creature from the Neverending Story?
Yes.
I hated him.
I mean, I didn't like him either, but I still love the movie.
I mean, the movie is good, yes, but I'm just like, oh, that scares me.
Yeah, I was so terrified of him. Like, I didn't have nightmares of him, but I did have nightmares of dinosaurs. Like, because I watched The Land Before Time, Dinosaur, and, you know, stuff like that. And, like, I would have nightmares about T-Rexes all the damn time.
My sister, when she was 5, she watched Jurassic Park, and she would have nightmares with it, but she still watched it.
It's a perverse thrill that a lot of horror fans like get out of this sort of thing. It scares you, but you're having fun.
Yeah, like I've actually gotten a bit of watching some horror films thanks to the channel Dead Meat with the kill count. I'm guessing you've never heard of it?
No.
It's actually really good, and it kind of helps my anxiety a bit because I would get really so like tense with movies when I'm watching it. I'm just like, okay, but now I've got a little bit more into it.
I mean, hell, I think like even still, like to a degree, it's more what I don't know that scares me more than what I do know. Because like reading the descriptions of Five Nights at Freddy's when it first came out, like on Wikipedia, was like so visceral and like, but then seeing the rendered graphic of the eyeball popping out of the mask and Freddy's head, and it's like, oh, that's not as visceral as I imagined. I made that much worse than it was. And it's also
there was actually Sorry.
And I also got a really good kick, like, the first time I played FNAF, is like, man, that was fun, the adrenaline rush.
Yeah. Of course, like, there actually was a movie that was kind of based off with Five Nights at Freddy's, but they did it with the banana splits.
Why did they do that?
I don't know. I mean, I saw the kill count for it, and I saw Animat's reaction to it.
I think, like, what's so weird about it is, like, it's obviously one of those scripts that Scott rejected, which I'm glad they've settled on one and that they're gonna start filming soon, because I'm looking forward to whatever they got going on there. Because, like, I'm also looking forward to Security Breach, because that's coming on PC as well. I want to play that.
Yeah, but of course, with playing any, like, horror games, I'm just like, nope. It's just, like, the sound of it, like, I can't even play Minecraft by myself because of the zombies and the spiders. They kind of freak me out a bit. I can never play by myself, but if I was playing with other people, I would be fine.
I don't know. I think there's a certain threshold I have. It's like, if it's a spooky game, ain't got spiders, I'll be fine. Like, I'm looking forward to the next Bendy installment.
I have Sister Location. I haven't played it yet.
I think I have all of them. I think I went ahead and collected all of them except for Sister Location, specifically for the Halloween live stream I did last year, which was fun. And like recently, I went ahead and like completed the 6th. No, I don't know if I completed night 6 on FNAF 4. I think I did. Yeah, because I wanted to unlock the jump scares, just to play them for funsies. So that was fun.
Yeah.
That was
fun. Oh, have you guys played PT?
PT. What's PT?
Playable teaser. It was the teaser for Silent Hills before the game was, ultimately canceled.
No.
I have. It's the scariest shit in the freaking world. You guys can't get it anymore because it was pulled from the PlayStation stores because the game was canceled.
Yeah, but like I said.
But, oh my god, it was so freaking terrifying. And like nothing is really happening. It's just the sounds and every once in a while like something will happen and like you're just like everybody has their own unique experiences too. So everything was just catching me off guard. You know?
Yeah, and there's also like the noise like what are you supposed to pay attention? What's going to cause you death and what's not going to cause you death?
And it's like I was playing PT at my dad's house and I had headphones on, and like my dad and I was so freaking terrified I was almost jumping out of my seat because how scared I was. And my dad was like looking at the screen. He's like, "There's nothing happening. What are you so afraid of?" I'm like, "Father, you do not understand."
The noise, the voices, they just won't stop. That's one thing I hate, all the noise.
Oh god, it's too early for Christmas.
Hey, while we're on the subject of many different movies, I want to do a ranking of the Grinches between Boris Karloff from the original short, Jim Carrey from the live action movie, and Benedict Cumberbatch from Illumination's Grinch.
Ooh.
So, which ones have you seen? I've seen all of them.
All of them.
Z?
What?
You there?
Yeah, I'm here. What'd you say? I was reading something.
How many of the 3 Grinches have you seen?
I've seen Jim Carrey's Grinch and I've seen the original 1960 something.
And you have not seen the Benedict Cumberbatch one by
I have not seen that one.
All right. So I think like top tier Grinch is clearly gotta be like Boris Karloff, you know?
Yeah.
Like he like from also the fact that he's also the narrator and like plays the character of the Grinch and the voice just a little differently just to make it like different, and it's like
and plus the original song.
The song, you cannot help the fact the song is probably the only reason that any of the remakes exist, you know? Like that song is a money maker and it's a guaranteed people will see this movie for that song, you know?
You're a mean one, Mr. Grinch.
It's just a killer tune.
Are a heel. You're as cuddly as a cactus, you're as charming as an eel, Mr. Grinch.
And of course, like the Jim Carrey version. I mean, I like that because it has a lot of memorable lines and stuff like that. But there are some things you're just like the Who's in general. They're just like so mean.
The adult
spirited.
Who's. The adult
Who's.
Wait,
Yeah.
Wait, is Cindy Lou Who the only child Who there? I haven't seen any other children.
Yeah. And in the live action Jim Carrey one, she's the only child. There were definitely a lot more children in the Illumination one. I remember that. Like, Cindy had some friends.
Kind of blah.
Yeah, the state of Illumination now has kind of made me call into question just how good the original Despicable Me was. Honestly, it's like, is it even?
Wait,
really
the original
that good?
Despicable Me is actually still very good. I watched it recently and I was like, damn, they had such potential, but then they got money hungry.
Yeah, it's like, it still calls me into question because it's still the bare minimum of a successful film for my taste.
Yeah.
But like, yeah,
And
Jim
it
Carrey
has a lot more heart than any of the other Illumination films. Just
Jim
saying.
Carrey actually played the Grinch as a stone cold asshole. Like,
Yeah.
and you gotta give credit to that, honestly. So like, he's definitely, I think if I had to put it, like, I'd put Boris Karloff at a A tier. I'd probably put Jim Carrey as an S tier just because of the sheer personality. There's a reason that he's a walk-around character every Christmas at Universal Studios.
Yeah. And when he's walking around in that costume, he doesn't. That like. It actually seems like that's his skin.
Yeah.
Yeah,
they really do.
It's like it's not his costume. That's his skin.
It fits so well. Yeah, it's just so perfect.
Yeah.
Benedict Cumberbatch's Grinch is just the most, and that's the perfect description for it.
Cumberbatch.
Yeah. I mean, the ending of it kind of works because you can see him when he comes down to the Whoville with the Christmas thing. After all that thing, and he's like, "Oh hi, going like kind of like an awkward situation."
But he's just but the awkwardness. He's not mean or grouchy. He's just a sap.
True.
He's not a mean one. He's not. A Grinch should be equivocal to a Scrooge. This was kind of like a McDuck, not even close to Scrooge. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I get what you mean. Yeah.
I think Tumblr made a great point. Like, Jim Carrey's Grinch said bitch, ate glass, and threw an entire child in the garbage. Benny Who Cumberland Grinch doesn't hold a candle.
Yeah, I get what you mean.
I mean, I guess if there was, like, if you needed the Grinch story to have an emotional torque, I guess it works on that level. But even by that point, Illumination had kind of fallen down the dumpster of just mediocre to average films,
The relationship with Max was cute, though, someone says.
Yeah! I guess. I'd like a version where Max is also like a stone cold meanie, where he chews up and tears apart toys of Santa Claus.
Oh,
had anyone ever had anyone ever considered that interpretation where they're both like the meanest greens who hate Christmas?
True, but then again, some people probably wouldn't like the dog being mean.
I mean, the Grinch has to come.
Dog being mean because I like good dogs. I like good dogs. I like good boys.
Well, it probably might give people the wrong idea, like kind of like with Kipple. If I'm thinking with Kipple, like they would try to, like they think he would be abusive or something like that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but I mean, the Grinch is already abusive to Max. He already like ties him up and whips him to take his sled down to the town.
Okay, it sounded wrong in my head when you said that.
No, not like that. Unless he's into that.
No, I like that the dog is like you know, a good dog, because it's like, you know, the Grinch's juxtaposition, I would say.
Yeah, that's a good point. After all, that sledding down scene in
like,
the original cartoon.
It's not that entertaining watching two assholes beat assholes.
I guess not.
You know?
Yeah. I mean,
Unless we're talking about It's Always
but-
Sunny in Philadelphia, but even then, they're assholes because they're idiots.
Talking about what?
It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia, like that's.
Oh yeah. That's one of
Never
those
seen it.
chaotic energy shows. I've never actually seen it, but I've seen a lot of clips, and it's like that show
Like,
is off
like
the
every single
shit.
main character is an asshole. Oh, somebody just closed my door. Anyways,
There's a ghost.
every single main character on that show is like an asshole. But
Grade
they
A,
write the
fresh from the
characters-
manure heap asshole.
but they're so funny and they're so stupid. Like they're all assholes,
You can make an asshole. You
but
can
they're so entertaining. Like you know, their assholiness is just entertaining. It's just
Yeah.
like you don't care that they're assholes. They're funny.
It is sometimes hilarious to see the jerk do some like, if the morality is played correctly, everyone else around them has to be just like no paragon. You know, it's like there has to be no true hero in a scenario like that.
Sometimes
Dan versus.
and sometimes they encounter assholes who's like bigger assholes than they are.
Yeah, that's probably
And
that's
then they
part of
do
how the morality
and then
works.
they do asshole things to like, you know, teach the asshole a lesson.
My
It's
asshole's
funny. Like
bigger
there was
than
this one episode.
my
there was one
asshole's bigger than
episode-
your asshole.
Like there was this one episode where like the crazy guy, Charlie, I believe his name is. It's been a while since I've seen the show, but like there was an episode where Charlie, of course he's lusting after this waitress lady, and she gets engaged to this guy. And like the entire time he's like, you know, trying to, you know, he's like, you know, trying to, you know, break up their marriage
Yeah, I
because
guess.
he's an asshole. and like towards the end of the episode, he was gonna give a gift to the fiance,
Yeah,
and the gift was a hornet's nest with live hornets in it.
beautiful, beautiful.
And then like he was on the verge of changing his mind when the fiance straight up told him, I'm only marrying her because she made fun of me in high school, and I'm going to break up with her after we're married to teach her a lesson for being a bitch in high school. And then Charlie's just like, then the fiance's like, oh, here's your box bag, and then Charlie's like, no, keep it, you deserve it, and then he leaves.
God.
Damn. There's always a bigger fish. Also, I get a scenario where it's like the characters with a show like this is like the character is so chaotic. Which one? It's like the Muppets. You like, who the hell's the chaotic one? All of them. There's actually a great bit in one of the Muppet Show. Like I heard this over a podcast where they were talking about an episode of the Muppet Show. It was like, yeah, and the celebrity guest says to Kermit, it's like, you know, you're the only sane person here.
Sane? What are you talking about? I'm as crazy as the rest of them. I hired them.
I hired them.
It was like,
Me not crazy? I hired them.
like I think that was.
Lars!
This is a great point. Is like all the Muppets are really just off the rails. They're all cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. They're all a little out there, eccentric, nutty,
Jeez.
batty.
What movie was what now?
What?
Fizzy?
What movie
Izzy's
was
asking what
that?
I
movie
think
was.
I think we're talking about the show. You were
Yeah,
talking
yeah,
about,
an episode of the Muppet Show. Yeah,
Okay.
like season 3 episode of some number or other.
Wait, that's the show where like, parents got upset because it wasn't child friendly, right?
I don't know what people are doing. They're canceling Pepe Le Pew for good reason, and they're getting upset about the Muppet Show for many different reasons. Not the least of which being that some episodes are simply just not on there because of music rights issues.
Oh, what's the world come to? And also, like, there was like a canceling of like the Dr. Seuss books, the Cat and Hat one.
No, they were canceling any of the ones that had racial stereotyping, and based on the book titles, like I saw it on Mulberry Street and On Beyond Zebra, I think it's mostly Indian stereotyping that they're concerned about.
Oh Jesus.
At least from the comparative, but it's like those are still good books. Like, could we maybe just teach children a thing or two about stereotyping and shit instead of,
Apparently not.
washing it away, gatekeeping it from people who could learn something,
Apparently not. Considering like where I work at, there
Like,
are
Little
still
Billy,
so many.
you're white. Stereotype for you is you can't dance.
Of course, then again, I have seen a lot of stupid people at Walmart.
Wait a minute. I thought that white people couldn't jump.
The stereotype is they can't dance.
Yeah, that too. I've heard that one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's the world come to?
A deadly pandemic that we're still not out of.
Oh, what world? Wait, how long did polio last?
I don't know.
Because I know the Black Plague lasted for like 300 years.
Didn't polio get the vaccine though?
I don't know. I honestly don't know. Maybe. And I have to work tomorrow.
History of polio. Okay. I'm gonna read.
Where did the chicken dance come from?
I'm just humming.
Oh my goodness.
We have fun here at Kamikaze's YouTube channel, but the chicken dance is no joke.
I don't think I've ever heard the chicken dance in such a long time. Of course, then again, it's popular with weddings and stuff, and I got 2 weddings to go to within 2 months of each other.
I don't know, last wedding I went to, they didn't play the chicken dance. How popular is it with weddings if that's the case? I thought it was more...
I don't know, it's been a long time since I've been to a wedding.
Yeah, I think it's more popular...
Every wedding I've been to, it had the chicken dance.
Damn.
Every single freaking time. Chicken dance. And I'm just sitting there like, no!
I thought the chicken dance was more
Stop
popular
getting
with
married.
polka
We
parties.
can stop playing this song.
They played polka at their wedding for the dance. Now you know it's true love.
Of course, then again, a lot of weddings I hear, they always have the sappy love songs all the time.
Yeah.
You know what I want? You know what I want at my wedding? You know what I want?
What?
All the weep shit.
Na 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 na.
YMCA, that's a popular one.
Yeah, that's a pretty popular one.
Cha-cha slide.
Cha-cha real smooth. One hop this time.
God.
Beep. One hop this time. Beep. 2 hops this time. Beep. Beep. Slide to the left. Beep. Slide to the right.
I hear it sometimes on the radios at work,
Yes!
and I just go like,
Yes!
don't dance, don't
Specifically,
dance.
specifically the me channel. That would be perfect.
My mom started randomly like singing what was it? It was apple bottom jeans. She randomly started singing that in the
Oh my
kitchen.
God.
And I started doing the dance while she was singing it.
Oh my god. If I had a drink right now, that would have been a spit take. And I would have gotten stuff all over my computer, my screen.
Everybody raise your heads and do a spit take.
Whole club is looking at
I don't got any
her.
drinks full right now.
Blast Flow Rider. Flow Rider.
Well, let's just see how the weddings go with this one. It's both my cousins.
Wow.
So that means I gotta go down to Tennessee 2 times within 2 months of each other.
Twice?
Yeah.
How far apart are the weddings?
I don't know what the location is, but most likely it's in Memphis.
Well, no,
For both
I don't mean location. I mean, like, time. Like, when?
One's next month and the other one's in June.
It's how
Literally.
how conveniently inconvenient.
Well, the first one that's
Oh
getting married
shit,
next month.
dude.
Yeah, the
So,
one that's getting married next month.
Julia
she was-
lasted from the early 1900s through the 50s.
Oh, so basically we're gonna be dealing with this for a while.
Yeah, this pandemic could easily last like 10 years.
Well, that
With
gives
the
me,
way people are acting here, probably.
well, that gives me hope anyway. Oh, please. I mean, I imagine it was probably the same back then, too. You had the people who just like, what you talk about? It's just a little cold. Dies the next day.
But yeah. Anyways, I was like saying that my one cousin that's getting married next month, she was supposed to get married in October, but they've had to postpone it because of, this thing.
The Rona.
Yes. Twice. That's a 12-hour drive.
Welcome to the world is a carousel of colors.
For a minute, I thought you were going with the carousel progress one.
There's a great big beautiful tomorrow.
Beautiful tomorrow.
Shining at the end of every day. There's a great big beautiful tomorrow. And tomorrow's just a dream away. Man has a dream and that's the start. He follows his dream with mind and heart. And when it becomes a reality, it's a dream come true for you and me. So there's a great big beautiful tomorrow. Shining at the end of every day. There's a great big beautiful tomorrow. Just a dream away.
Yay!
If you wear your mask.
I wear my mask all the time at work and it sucks!
I find that they're terribly comfortable. I believe everyone will be wearing them in the future.
Oh God! That movie was made in the 80s.
What?
He predicted the future.
Wait, I'm lost. I don't know what just happened.
Quoting Princess Bride.
Oh God. Oh yeah, that scene. I mean, I should know with Princess Bride, we did that the Discord Princess Bride video.
Yes.
Oh God, that was a nightmare. That project was a nightmare.
They came together in the end.
Yep, it came together at the end, but it was still a nightmare to work on. Because all of us had to make sure we had the right models. Like the right kind of models to the thing. So there'll be a lot of redoing things and stuff like that. I don't remember shit from Princess Bride. How dare you not know Princess Bride? Princess Bride is awesome!
It's
Jeez
a
Louise.
great movie.
Inconceivable!
Do you know what those are,
say that word.
Princess?
I do not think of it when you
Those
think
are
of
the
me.
shrieking eels.
Surprising how this movie was such a low budget, it became a cult classic.
And,
What
well,
about the RUSs? Rodents of unusual size? I don't think they exist. Gets attacked by a rodent.
Yes. Actually, those rodents scared me. Until
Oh, they were
until I was
terrifying.
older. Yeah. Until I got older, I'm like going like, yeah, this is stupid. This is silly.
Like
I
the
think-
blood is like this freaking neon red. Like, it doesn't even look real.
Yeah.
I think part of the contributing factor, the author of the book was responsible for the movie.
Yes.
So it was definitely not like some schmuck like adapting someone else's work. It's the same guy putting his work to a medium that actually suited it pretty damn well.
Yeah. I was about to say, if you ever watch this video that compares the book and the movie, there's actually a video of that on YouTube.
Yeah.
It's actually really interesting to compare the differences.
I mean, which channel would that be?
Like, wasn't the book like found by some author somewhere?
That's
and, like, nobody knows who wrote it.
That's like the alternate reality game of it all, because it's like because it's all a work of fiction in our world, but the book goes under the narrative that that the story was adapted from actual Florian history and all that.
Okay.
I lost you guys for a second.
But we're here now.
Let's see what happened.
Never mess with a Sicilian when death is on the line.
Yes.
Oh,
Maybe
Sicilians.
Cineflix. You fool! You
Wow.
fell to one of the classic blunders. Cinefix.
Yes, that's the channel name.
All right.
Yeah, I've
This whole
seen a lot.
time,
They've done
it
a
was
lot of
World Cup that was
stuff.
poisoned. They both were poisoned. I've developed an immunity to iocane powder. That's right. It was iocane powder.
Yerp.
Iocane. I bet my life on it.
Also, hello, Jack Skellington.
Hello. Hello.
And it still gets me every single time whenever I go on IMDb. It's like, oh yeah, Prince Humperdinck is Jack Skellington. I always keep forgetting that.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I remember seeing that. Like, I actually saw like this. It was a series on Disney Plus, like it was something to do with props. Like the guy, there was like an episode for just doing like he was looking for props and stuff from Nightmare Before Christmas. And I think he met up with that guy. I was like, wait, what? I think that was my. I was 8 years old when I realized that.
Oh my god. Oh shit! Oh my god.
You okay?
Yeah. It's just I'm remembering quotes from old Tony Hawk video games.
Oh.
I think no, that was Skate. That was a quote from Skate. When you wrecked, the guy who was supposedly like filming you would say stuff like, "Oh shit! Oh my god."
Yeah. Never played that game, so.
My sister used to play it all the time, so
My first
I remember all of it.
My first games console was a Game Boy Advanced, and the first family game console was a Wii. So we're a Nintendo family, to be certain.
Yay.
Oh yeah.
We've had Nintendo, but also PlayStation. I think we've only had like 3 Xboxes in our lives.
Well, of course, I'm an adult. I can buy whatever I want. And I got myself a PlayStation and a Nintendo Switch.
Nice.
Because, you know, with having a job, you get money and you can buy things.
Money can be used in exchange for goods or services.
Yes, but I also have to be an adult and, like, you know, pay bills.
The
and
most
stuff.
disturbing thing is when I would get blackout drunk and then wake up with more money.
It's like, sometimes I would black out. I would go out and drink, black out, and then wake up with no money. It was even weirder when I'd black out, and then I'd drink heavily, black out, and then wake up with more money. That means I earned money.
By trading goods and or services.
Quotes on services.
But yeah. I think part of the reason why I got myself a Nintendo Switch was so I can play Animal Crossing when it first came out.
Woo! Animal Crossing.
Because of,
Yeah. Yeah.
of course, I haven't played that game in a little while.
I think we've had every single Nintendo console that has ever come out.
Oh, not
Like-
my family.
I know when my dad was a kid, he had the NES and the Super NES.
Nice. Nintendo for the win.
Yeah.
Nintendo
Yeah,
does
and
everything.
then we also had the N64. We had the GameCube and the Wii U and the Switch.
All right.
That's all the Nintendo consoles, right?
Let's see. I think. Well, go through that list again. I wasn't paying close attention.
NES, Super NES, N64, GameCube, Wii U, and Switch.
Yeah, I think that's the history. Well, at least the history of all of the television consoles, because I think you'd have to find Game Boy, Game Boy Advance, Game Boy
I don't think
Color.
we've had. We
DS,
definitely haven't had all the
3DS,
handheld consoles. We definitely haven't had all
The
the handheld
Virtual Boy, if anyone's ever heard of that.
consoles. Oh, I've heard of the Virtual Boy.
Yeah, my family wasn't that big with video games. I mean, we did get the Wii U, but I mean, not the Wii U, the Wii, but we mostly have the Wii sports games. And someone said something about anyone grew up playing Just Dance games, and I'm like, yes, we did.
My cousin did.
And I had one Cooking Mama game.
Cooking Mama.
Actually, I watched the video with Jaden, Jaden Animation
Yeah.
did
When
the
she was
speed
trying
run
to
of
speed
that.
run. Yeah. Oh, that's good.
Yeah. I'm like, now I want to play Cooking Mama again. But not the version she has.
Great!
Because I never had that.
Great.
No, you gotta get the
Who
version
gave
she
you
had.
so
You gotta go for
much?
burnt pie percent and put yourself on the speedruns.coms.
But I don't have the
Cooking Mama
the
2?
version. I don't even
Cooking
have the
Mama 2?
console.
You don't have the DS? Do you have a 3DS?
No. No.
How dare you?
Don't look at me! Blame my parents!
What's the point of
You have your own money now, right? Go out and buy one.
What's the
Yeah, but they're very hard to find nowadays.
Hold on, I'm gonna go to eBay right now. Right now, I'm going to eBay.
Oh god.
good golly?
Well, even so, I don't trust buying secondhand electronics. But that's just me.
Type in the correct spot, you bitch.
No, don't get mad at your keyboard.
No, I'm getting mad at eBay. It keeps clicking me out. You whore.
I hear a dog barking.
It's my dog.
Oh, it's your dog.
My dog.
I'm going like it's not my dog. He's sleeping.
Okay, so they're like 60 to 80 bucks for the DS. Let's try the 3DS.
It's not that bad. I already have plans
Whoa!
for
Yeah, you might want to just
buying-
get the. You might just want to get the 3DS. 3DS is like $100 to like $300.
Do you not know how much my drawing tablet is?
I don't. Most definitely more than the DS. But here's the thing.
Well,
You're
this
probably
is
not gonna play it very. You're probably not gonna play it very often. So you might as well just get the regular old DS.
PC games for
Of
the
course,
win.
the thing is, I don't really play a whole lot of video games because of the, never really grew up playing a whole lot. But I've been mostly playing on my Switch, and I've been playing the Pokemon, the Sword version of the Sword and Shield.
Oh, hello, dog. Yep. She just bursted through my door like the Kool-Aid man.
Oh yeah!
Hello. Yeah, that's Aura.
Yeah, she was looking for a toy. She left it in here. So yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and close my door now.
My dog's just sleeping underneath the desk. I have to put a dog bed under there because he likes to sleep there. Oh, my back's gonna hate me tomorrow. I mean, I'm already having back problems with standing all day. Anyways.
Yeah. Speaking of video games, is anyone looking forward to the Cuphead series that'll be coming to Netflix?
I didn't even know that was a thing.
Oh, you didn't?
Oh, yeah. You didn't?
I didn't know that was gonna. I didn't know.
Well, there you go.
No, now I know.
Oh,
I'm
remember
very
I
excited
started
now.
playing Cuphead on my computer a while ago, but I just never got back to it because I was so frustrated with it.
It can get like that.
I really like the rubber hose animation. A lot of people find it
Yes.
creepy, but I'm sitting here like, it's great.
I'm like, it's like old school animation, and I like it.
It is
Yes.
so good. Also,
I mean,
I am, everybody in the chat say it now, I am the king of Cuphead. Bow down at my feet. I have S-ranked every boss. And I have killed no one in the run and gun
Where do you find your
levels.
dogs, Fizzy?
Ooh, where do you find your dogs?
Where did you find your dogs?
tennis.
Doggies, doggies, doggies.
Woof woof.
I'm a dog barf. They were both on my sister's bed snuggling.
Aww.
No.
It's the cutest thing. I can't
Snuggle,
even
snuggle.
see it and I'm getting diabetes.
Oh my goodness.
So
Yeah.
sweet.
Ooh, we have barn cats. We have barn cats. They like to snuggle together.
Oh, barn cats.
I got outdoor cats. They came with the house when we moved.
They were a
One is
package
has-
deal.
One of them is skeptical, but it's just there for the food. But
Yeah.
the other one, she loves attention.
Oh yeah. One of our cats. He's very shy. But he's my boy and I love him. He like when he warms up to people, he will meow at you, like go and like demand pets. But he is initially shy. The other one, however, he's very social.
Ah,
He
yeah.
is definitely the meower of the two. Like almost every night we'll be like, we'll be like doing our own thing, like in the kitchen or whatever, and then we'll look and we'll see Smokey, which is the vocal one. He'll just be sitting there meowing at the door. We'll just be like, oh, I wish we could let you in.
Yeah. I'm like that with our one cat. We call her Miss Kitty.
Miss Kitty?
Yeah.
Oh, we had there was a stray cat that came to our house and we called her Miss Kitty.
Great minds
Actually, I
think
think it was a
alike.
boy, but we still called him Miss Kitty even after we found out he was a boy.
Oh gosh. But Miss Kitty, like, she likes to be. She's on the porch, and we have like this house, and then we put some hay bales on top of it because to keep it warm. And she likes to go on top of it and look at us through the window. And sometimes she glares at me and like she's like, "Why aren't you outside? I want food or pet me." And every time, like a lot of the times, like when my mom picks me up and we get home, Miss Kitty will come walking, sometimes running down the pathway to greet us at the car.
Now
I'm just
that's
like,
a
"Aw," and
kitty
I'm-
who loves you.
Yeah. And I made a post of it on Twitter that she's been bringing dead mice to our door. That's a sign of she loves us. And the last couple of times, well, of course, some of the mice have been no heads. Right at the doormat. No head cat. No head. Not no head cats. No head mice.
I was hungry,
Yeah.
so to be fair.
Well, there was one time. Well, there was the last one. She out with. She left the body and the face, just ate the head part.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, that's disturbing.
So there was a face. There was a headless face, and a faceless head somewhere inside of the
There's
cat.
a headless body and a faceless and a headless a headless face and a headless body. The headless face.
Yeah. And of course, actually, the other day we looked down and we saw 3 dead mice right near the stairs, and we're going like, and my mom was looking there, and she was like, "These look a little bit fresh." So we're thinking she must have done this not too long ago. And we're just like, "Good kitty."
Did we see Comics Rabbit stream? No.
Ooh, yeah, that was
Yeah.
fun. We had the bunnies Rabbit and Costello. Rabbit and Costello.
Oh.
And we brought them up. Got up on my phone for a stream, and we went live for a little under an hour and had some fun with the bunnies. We took them out. We played with them. We fed them. It was dark outside, but it was fun. And they were the cutest things.
Oh.
They are adorable. But I can't spend too much time around them because I am allergic.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh
Allergic to
no.
bunnies. That's a new one. Never hear a lot of people say they're allergic to bunnies.
It just doesn't come up a lot.
No. Yeah.
Yeah.
I keep looking at your stream and I'm going like, how am I gonna do with my animation? Because Flash, I can do puppet-wise animation. Like, I don't know if you saw the KP animation with the second KP Flufflepuff one. I animated that one, so.
You'll have to link me that one. I don't know. It's been a while.
I have to look it up.
But I am always incredibly enthused to see my friends work.
Bip. Bip bip. Bip 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 bip. Beep.
It's hard to find things. Of course, that was probably like a year or 2 ago when I did that.
Yeah. Oof, okay, fat come down there and. Well, wait, no, that's.
Oh, it was a year ago.
So wait, where's the? He's a fit man. Big fat man. This is actually giving me some confidence, and I would actually like to try to animate the Heavy from TF2 at some point. I think that would be pretty
Bella.
fun to do.
Oh, the last laugh one. Last laugh. Last laugh. What a... Oh! Oh, I see. Yeah. I see the... I'm like, look at... I just looked at the, thing. Awesome.
Some sauce.
Yep, and it's terrible to look at now. I understand. Like, I have been actually redoing my chibi ponies for my TeePublic page. Like, I've been like wanting to redo them for such a while, for a long time. Like, I redid my Derpy one, and I'm like, oh no, he's gone, and now he's back. Your stream.
Oh, is this freezing up a little bit?
It's like the timing's a bit slow, but then again, how streams work.
I mean, it's the least delay possible. It's still it's still a delay.
Oh yeah.
All right. Oh, yeah, I want to color that gray so I can actually see what I'm doing on his face. There we go.
I want to do art shit on my channel.
Why not? You got it just
Everyone-
sitting there dormant.
I know. But here's the thing.
I don't even know
On
if
my
I'm...
update video, I said I don't want to do art shit because I'm terrible at recording art shit. But now I'm sitting here like I want to do art shit.
You don't even need to record
know.
your... You can just do speed paints like a...
No, I don't want to do speed paints. I want to okay, here's what I want to do. Listen to my words. Here's what I want to do.
All right.
I want to record myself doing the drawing, and then I want to do a voiceover explaining my process.
Oh, kind of like what Ginger Ninja does.
Yes.
I mean, she talks about like what she does. Like she'll say stories and stuff.
Yes, but I was more inspired by Lavender Town.
Ah, yeah.
Do you know Lavender
Oh
Town?
yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah.
She talks about her process a lot while she's doing the art. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, no, I get that. That'd be pretty cool. I'd love to see that.
Yeah, I've been wanting to do some videos on YouTube again because I have not done that in so long.
I mean, I'm pretty sure like this channel is now permanently dedicated to both art and video game live streams at this point. Animation?
Yeah.
I've never heard of them.
Yeah, but of course, like I want to do like a mix of like doing art stuff while also talking about animation stuff.
Yeah.
Like I keep thinking like I keep having this idea of like, oh, I want to do a video like discussing Disney princesses or something like that.
You just gather some notes and do a live stream.
Oh yeah, I've been doing my research on some things and also like basing them on my opinions, but also want to hear about other people's opinions too with certain characters,
Yeah.
like certain princesses.
Wow.
Of course, then again, I'd be like doing like what I did back in college, discussing like Disney movies, like adults versus kids and stuff like that.
Yeah, but it's definitely an argument to be made. It's like, for all intents and purposes, like, any product is going to stand a lot better when it can be made for the whole ding-dang family. When the whole family can find something that they enjoy in it.
Yeah, because
Like
I did learn
Lilo
when
and
I was in...
Stitch is still my favorite movie to this day.
What is that?
Like Lilo and Stitch. It's still my
Yes!
favorite movie.
Yes, exactly the point.
About to say one of my favorites is Hunchback of Notre Dame.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, top-notch,
Yeah.
top tier Disney movie.
Yes, because
That,
No
that
matter how
opening
old I
song,
get.
that opening song to Hunchback. Oh God, yes.
do you guys know that there
made
was
me
kind
in
of a musical at the time beforehand,
Yes.
a while ago?
Before? Well, no, I mean, I think they did a musical, a stage adaptation for it that never really took off outside of Germany.
Yeah. Because Disney didn't want it. But here's the thing: it's actually really good.
It is.
It
I've
actually
seen.
is really good.
I've seen a filmed version of it, and it does look amazing.
It's so good. Like
Yes.
they actually made Frollo a priest, like in the books.
Hallelujah!
it-
Praise the Lord for little miracles. To a certain extent.
Although
Yeah.
a little thing that irked me just a little bit, Quasimodo went from barely being able to speak to be able to sing a full ballad. It kind of bugged me, but I think I know what they're doing.
It's more of
what
a
they're
musical.
doing with it.
That's more of a musical theater effect of that when you're singing, you're not actually singing. You're either talking or
Yeah,
it's inner thoughts.
I
mean,
know.
yeah, it's
I
more like
know what
a
they're doing
how he
is like it's more of his
thinks
inner
and
thoughts than it is him speaking. But yeah, it still kind of bugged me. I know what they're doing. I know what they're doing, and I'm not saying it's a bad thing. I'm just saying it like irked me personally.
Yeah, I understand why you feel that way, but I still like the route that they went with it.
Yeah, I still love that musical. It's so good.
Yeah. If there were some way, if there was some way to combine that with the fact that Hunchback of Notre Dame has like the perfect design of Quasimodo, like in animation, it's like he's perfectly ugly, you know? It's like,
Oh yeah.
I actually have the art book about the Hunchback of Notre Dame.
oh, you.
Wait. At the end of the play, did they imply that Quasimodo was dead?
Yes, they very
Yeah, I think-
clearly implied that he died, yeah.
Yeah,
Like,
'cause,
that, those were the people...
The version I saw, they like took off his hunchback.
Yeah, they took off his hunchback, and he
Yeah.
sees other people with the faces painted up the same way that his was throughout the whole show. It was kind of implied that he's moving on to the afterlife, and these are other souls.
Okay, all right. I was sitting there thinking, wait, is he dead? Did he die?
Yeah, it was...
Yeah, I miss going to theaters.
yeah,
I actually was going to go see Dear Evan Hansen, but it canceled because of this stupid thing.
Yeah. I want. Oh, we were gonna go to Florida for my mom's 50th birthday, but that didn't happen.
Curse you, COVID!
Curse you, COVID!
Does anyone really believe that if more preventative measures were taken ahead of time that we'd actually be out of this? Because I think even other countries are still struggling in areas, you know?
Honestly, I don't know.
I have no idea. I have no idea. It keeps mutating, so I have no idea.
God, it's midnight already where I am.
It's like 11 o'clock here.
Yeah, you're an hour behind me.
Oh yeah. Yes, I am.
Hey, V.
Yeah?
You know, I was actually thinking about this at the front of the stream. It's like, I haven't, like, talked to you since, you know, we you know, got our contacts sorted out on Discord, you know? Which is weird. It's like, it's been way too long. Way too long.
Yes, it has.
But I also had a question. A lot of us, ZD, DF, and a couple of my siblings, and I want to say, like, Pandemonious Chaos. What does she call herself now? The Artsy Emporium, yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
Artsy
yeah.
Emporium.
We're
Yeah.
all in a little... Oh, nice. We're all in a little Discord group, a little small one, where we played Among Us together for one of my streams. And I'm definitely looking to set one of those up again in the future. Would you be willing to join us for that?
Maybe, but I've never played Among Us.
Perfect.
Yes.
I'm scared now. But of course, it would have to depend on my schedule too.
Too true. I can go ahead. Do you have a Steam?
Yes, I have Steam actually.
All right, you give me your contact and I'll go ahead and buy it for you, because it'll probably
It's
be
like
better.
$5. It's $5. It's $5. It's fine.
I know,
It's
but
fine.
come on.
Peter,
He's not breaking the bank by buying you. It's like $5, okay?
Anyway,
oh yeah, that's like barely anything. So, of
Yeah.
course, I'll have to like.
It's basically Mafia in space, where Mafia meets John Carpenter's The Thing, where basically one of us has been replaced by a shape-shifting alien imposter, and you have to find out who it is.
Yes,
Yeah.
that's what I've been. I mean, I've heard a lot of people playing it.
Yeah. And
I'm just
when
like-
you're the imposter, you have to lie out of your teeth, and it's so much fun.
And kill people and sabotage the ship's
Kill people,
functions.
sabotage.
Yeah.
Kill people,
I have to bring up
sabotage,
my
lie out of your teeth.
Yeah, I have to bring up my Steam up because I'm not logged in right now.
But yeah, I would definitely love to get some more people in on that. We are so close to actually getting a full room of 10 people.
Ooh.
I gotta
Oh my
I gotta round up a few more cronies so we can get a full room of 10 people and then go ahead and schedule a stream. Maybe sometime in May after the taxes are all done, I guess.
My taxes are already done. I don't know what you're
Good
talking
for
about.
you.
Yeah. Oh, I remember
mother
when
made
I was
me-
playing Among Us with some friends, some other friends that weren't you.
Of course.
Let's see. I got caught killing someone, and like my friend was like, it's Z. she's the killer. She's the imposter. And I was like, I was in the med bay. I don't know what you're talking about. And like, and like, I killed the person in what was it? In electrical. And like somebody chimed, and like another friend of mine chimed in, and he was like, med bay is connected to electrical by vent. And I was like, oh crap. and then everybody was like, any last words? And I was like, I got graham crackers and they're delicious.
Oh my gosh. My God.
I was
it's been
actually
a long
sick with
time.
COVID while I was playing that.
Do I
You
have?
got COVID?
I did.
Ooh. Well, you're.
Wow. I did not know this. But then again, it's been a long time.
Yes, it's been a while. I didn't get it as bad as my mom did, but still, it was torture and I hated it.
I mean, I got sick with a stomach flu last month.
I couldn't taste.
Ooh.
My taste
I mean,
was
I knew it
completely
wasn't-
gone. I was getting all dramatic, being like, no, it could be months until I get my taste back. I like food. I can't. But then I got it like within like a week or two. I got it back within like a week or two, and I was like, oh, all right.
Yeah, good thing
My
you bounced
stepdad
back.
still hasn't gotten it back, and like it's been months since we had COVID, and like he didn't get it as bad as, he didn't get it as bad as like me or my mom, so that's funny.
It just works its way down, doesn't it?
Yeah, but like we're not sick anymore, but he still can't taste.
That's gotta suck, like, a lot. Like, a lot.
Mhm. Mhm.
But like I said, the only sickness I've had is like stomach flus.
Damn. Did I come out of... Did I just get possessed by the soul of a Disney animator? I don't want to pat my own back like that, but look at how weirdly good this is.
Oh,
I think I think I'm scaring myself, guys.
Oh no! Don't scare yourself. It's not a good. Brah.
Trying to find Among Us.
Ah.
What the hell are you?
So it looks like he's doing to me. Bah. Bah, bah, bah. Bah, 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 bah.
See the dog of wisdom now?
Oh.
And this is what happens. You can spend 3 hours on a thing, and this is the progress you make. But hey, yeah, it's a lot of progress. I mean, he's a big
This is
guy.
why most animators charge $1,000 a minute.
See, look at this. He's a big guy, and I had to spend a lot of work getting that first frame solid so that I could, you know, get this next frame in.
Okay, I asked an animator. I sent a note to an animator on DeviantArt
Yeah.
because I just wanted to get an idea of what you know animators charge,
Yeah.
like internet animators, not professional ones. I wanted to see what they charge. And this particular one said $1,000 a minute, and I was like, well, damn.
That's pretty apt. That's actually
Yeah.
That's actually generous. It sounds like, because like if you're doing
Here you
that
guys.
on ones, that's like 24 drawings a second, and that's,
Yeah, like full-fledged drawings too.
you know, like, yeah, and like it's not always just close up or medium shots. Sometimes it's like a full body stuff like this.
Mhm.
Look at this fat
Hang
fuck.
on.
And like this person's animations are just like super freaking good too. Let me see if I can find the one that I saved on YouTube. Let me see if I can find it.
There we go.
And maybe it's someone's
I
work.
couldn't
I've
hear
seen
you guys
before.
for a moment.
Damn it,
Oh,
Discord.
No.
No, it's my wireless
Discord.
headset.
What are you using a wireless headset for?
Why
Our,
would
Because
you do
it's
that?
convenient.
our audio must
Why would
sound
you,
like
why would
garbage
you
right now.
torture yourself like
No,
this?
it actually sounds really good right now.
Animation's hard. That's the kind of attitude that gets you kicked out of animation studios. Man, let's
Take
see.
lots of practice.
Oh, here it is.
The posing. I gotta show this to you, real quick if I can get like it capped real quick here. Screen cap that. This pose. See the position I've drawn his arm in, and I'm matching it up to my pose and my reference footage, and it's like, oh, that is such a John. That's such a John Silver pose with the arm up like that.
Here's the, like I gave them an example. I'm like, okay, how much would a fully animated music video cost? And they were like, oh, $1,000 a minute. I was like, okay, all right. And just look at their animation here. I sent it in the chat.
Yeah, I'm looking at it.
Just look at it.
Okay.
I'm trying to get the Among Us game.
Very anime. Is like not moving a whole lot. Okay, now that's a lot of motion. There's a good. And I imagine that the detail alone on the individual, because like with anime is like they do all their animation like on threes most of the time, and very often they'll have the character stand still while the mouth is moving, and it affords them the ability to put more detail into the individual drawings.
Yeah. And like, what really got me curious about how much this person would charge was the firearm that they animated. I was like the firearm and like the fire tornado that they did, and I was like, damn. Damn.
Holy garbage. This is insane.
Oh yeah. Like, how much would they charge? They must charge like $1 million a minute. No, it was only 1,000. Oh shit.
Okay.
Share it. I think I'm about ready to put that in the description of the friggin'. Yeah, I'm putting that into the description of the video once we're finished here. Like, you guys in the chat, you guys need to watch this. I'll put it at the top of the chat, just so you can see that, because that was cool.
It's so
that was
cool.
dope.
Just killer.
Alright, I got the Among Us game on my computer.
Woohoo!
On my Steam. Now how to add friends. I forgot how to do this. Okay. I am putting the friend code in the chat.
Lovely.
Because I know Z's already my friend.
Yes.
Go pay that. Get on. I think I should be logged in. Yeah, I'm logged in. Okay, let's see. Friends. Where's the friends? Add a friends. Okay. Boom. Whoop. And there it goes.
Accept. I have accepted.
There you are. Yahoo! Lovely.
God, it's been forever since I've done that with Steam. Of course, then again, playing games on my computer is just wonky.
You know, Bella Pink, seeing your still frame art, I think you doing animation would look really good.
Oh, yeah.
Have you guys seen Bella's art?
I mean, I could see from the little picture thing right there.
Yeah, she's pretty damn good. I mean, she did a lot of the thumbnails and art for Disney Fanatics covers, like the Little Shop of Horrors, and there was one more recently that she did.
I did want a Little Shop of Horrors for DF.
You are good. You are very good
yes.
at what you do.
Oh, Little Shop of Horrors. I love that musical so much.
It is a fantastic musical.
Yes. It's become one of my favorites considering I did the musical, like my high school did the musical of it when I was a junior in high school.
Yeah.
And I got to make the poster for it, and it was a total accident. Well, not intended to be a poster.
All right.
I actually even have a mask on my TeePublic page of the mouth of Audrey too, and it says "Feed me."
Nice.
I actually bought it, and I wear it sometimes to work.
Nice.
People love it.
Yeah.
Feed me.
Burn. Burn, burn, burn.
Boop-a-doop-a-doo. Ba-ba-ba.
I like the first scene where Silver and Jim first meet.
Yeah.
And like Silver reaches out his hand and goes, Jimbo, and he's got like all these freaking knives and stuff out, and he goes, oh, whoops.
Yeah, it looked like Edward Butcher Block hands right up there. Also, that's another thing, like, you mentioned, like, and this is before V joined up, but, like, about how the audience knows who Silver is. It's like, even then, I look back on Beauty and the Beast, and they're not hiding the Beast all that well in silhouette. They actually, while Silver has a distinct silhouette like a good character should, they actually hide his face much better than they did with the Beast, you know?
Yeah.
So it's like, even though an animator might find it more obvious in that scenario, it's like, and it's like, for Beauty and the Beast, though, the lead-up for the Beast reveal was supposed to be more, you know, of a shock and horror moment, you know? It's like, so, they could have done, like, you know how Batman the Animated Series has this really heavy shading? And it's gorgeous?
But I think the only reason why they hid Silver's face more than they hid the Beast's face is because we knew that the Beast was a Beast. But here's the thing. Like, before Jim got on the ship, he was warned about the cyborg.
Yeah. Too true.
So, and like, of course, Silver is like, you know, cast in shadow. You can't tell he's a cyborg until he comes into the light. And then Jim's like, the cyborg.
Yeah, they do a lot of good, clever, like, this is back in the day when, good, clever camera tricks were very easy to come by. Damn it, Disney, where'd you go so wrong? Like, you want a clever camera trick, like, in the Frozen 2 movies, like, the flag and Arendelle will always fly. And then they have it fly into the camera. You know, I think you should have had it fly away into the distance. You know? Foreshadowing, 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 foreshadowing.
Foreshadow.
And I feel like it would have worked better to see it fly off into emptiness. Because flying up in the camera is like, oh, dramatic! But it's like, it would be a little more like a calm after the storm moment if the flag flew off in the distance. And then crossfade to the people on the cliffside, you know? Crossfades, those are transitions, they exist.
Yeah.
Yeah, but then again, they were having such a hard time with the sequel, so.
Yeah, but I think that's more like a story artist thing, you know, like an artist just decides what the most artistic way of doing this is, and I guess they thought have the flag go right by the camera was their decision. I guess this is just a difference of opinion of what would work there.
True.
It's like in any scenario, whether Arendelle gets washed away or not, which it should have, it's like, you know, it's like it should feel a little more like a uh-oh moment, like a thoughtful, like,
Oh shit.
oh shit, holy shit.
Oh my god.
Yeah, that kind of deal.
Yeah. Of course, then again with Frozen 2, my mom and I, we were going like, what the hell is going on with the Kristoff song?
Oh my gosh, I
I
didn't.
mean, it's grown on me. It's grown on me a little bit since since then, but like, yeah, I had this exact same reaction.
You know, I didn't laugh initially when they did the Bohemian Rhapsody with reindeer, but then they did it. Then they had to do it a second time, and they got me.
My mom and I, we were just like, what the hell? And we were just like laughing. And of course, we laughed with Olaf with the Samantha.
Samantha.
I don't know
Anna.
a Samantha.
Elsa. Sven. Samantha. I don't even know a Samantha.
He just loses it.
And that's actually genuine laughter, not like fake.
Yeah, I think he probably just lost it in the studio.
Yeah, and they just kept it.
Probably because they were able to keep their mouths shut. I can see like a bunch of like audio engineers just covering their mouths trying to stop laughing.
Tee.
Tee. I think it was more like. I
I wish they named the wind Samantha, but true, it would be more funnier, but Gail is a
think
perfect
I'll
name for
call
the wind.
you Samantha. Actually, I'm willing to bet Josh Gad did that in the booth, and they just decided not. Like, you know, just ad lib. I think I'll call you Samantha. It would have been really nice. It's like, have your ad lib mean something to like the character, and like, and then maybe have
Gecko has a name.
and like have a retake. Is like, I think I'll call you Samantha, and Anna's like, how about Gail? Oh, but I like Samantha. Which I guess you can't really do when Josh Gad is in New York and the other actors are in L.A. You know.
Yeah. Let's say the Gecko has a name.
Yeah, what the? I don't remember them giving him a name. Did they give him a name? I don't remember the name.
No, but I don't think they did, but they just call it Burno? I mean, that's what I see with the toys.
Yeah, but then again, you also see Knock for the name of the water horse, which is not the name of the it's not like a name like Jerry. It's more like a name like Bear. Which is like, in one of the original drafts, in a deleted scene, they actually mentioned the creature by name, calling it the Water Knock.
Yeah.
And,
You know, they never actually gave the beast a name, but
The fan name is Adam.
Yeah, but
Yeah, the fan name is Adam.
the fan name's
like,
Adam.
like,
but
like,
no,
like,
it comes from
like, here's
some
the thing,
official.
like,
It comes from some official licensed Disney thing that his name is Adam, but but even other cross promotional media still calls him Beast. Like, they still call him Beast for some reason.
yeah. Here's the thing though. They could have squeezed his name in there so freaking easily. Like maybe when Belle, like, you know, gets used to like being around the Beast, and like she's and like they're talking and stuff, and she just goes, "Hey, I kind of don't want to keep calling you Beast. You got a name?"
Or
And
alternative,
then he's like, "Oh, call me Adam." Boom. There you go. Friggin' short, sweet dialogue.
or the
Ah.
more romantic comedy story scenario, or like, you know, just general the story thing with like thank you so much, Beast. Adam. Like, you know, the like kind of
Yeah.
like the correcting,
Yeah,
but
oh,
like
that
a
would be so
heartfelt moment where it's
cute.
like, my name
Oh,
is
yeah.
Adam.
that would be cute. Of course,
That would be so cute.
because you like he never said her name, his name to her because she calls him Beast.
Everyone
time,
calls
every
him,
time.
and everyone else calls
And-
him Master. I can't think of a moment when she called him by anything.
She called him Beast.
When? Actually, when?
Like during the climax. During the climax, she's calling for Beast.
Oh, yeah.
Remember?
Oh, yeah, that's right.
it's like,
But
wait,
that's
right
literally
there.
that's literally the only time she calls to him by any name. Like, throughout the rest of the movie, it's
that's
like,
it.
I don't know your name. And it's like,
They never
and
even
I
did it with
know
the live
yours.
action They never even did it with the live action film, and that still the live action film.
If the live action film was going so far as to correct mistakes, why didn't they fix that?
There aren't even a lot of mistakes in.
There aren't any
original
mistakes
one.
in the original one. Like, name one mistake from the original.
Besides not giving Beast a name, none.
What
Yeah,
about the age of the beast?
it's an older
Doesn't-
time period, and like,
doesn't
from
matter.
like,
Because here's the thing. Here's the thing. You know Snow White?
Snow White was 14.
Snow White was 14. The
Yeah.
prince was like 23. Okay, we do not want to know the ages of these freaking people. All right.
Welcome to marrying age in ye olden times. There was a very different methodology to marriage and stateship in that time period.
True, but I'm just like saying, like, they say the beast, like 10 years.
10 years
he was
we've been
10 years
rusting,
old.
and he has to, and the
No, he was like
flower will-
11 when
So-
that happened.
So yeah, they say
So-
in the song "Be Our Guest," 10 years we've been rusting, and the narrator says the
But-
flower will bloom until his 21st year. So that's where
But-
people get the
11 when
number.
he got
Also,
cursed.
think about it. Think about the portrait that he ripped. How old was he?
Now, see, that raises an interesting question because
Hmm.
there was also some people making the argument of how painters would romanticize the image. So it doesn't strike me as too difficult that an 11-year-old could have a portrait like that painted of him.
Well, I don't know, because he looked like an adult in that portrait, and yet he was a child when he got cursed.
They
So no
s-
one would know what he looked like.
They said, like what would 21st year mean then, though, if not 21 years old? That's the question.
And in the song, they were talking about 10 years, so it can't be like the 21st year of the curse.
Yeah, because, like, it's like, yeah, if it's 10 years and it's time up for the curse, that's like, and they say specifically his, like, they want you to know that much, which, I mean, for all intents and purposes, the numbers are ultimately meaningless when the heart of the story is the characters' relationships, you know?
True.
So it's like, it's not even like something they really, obviously they probably didn't even do the math, and the film was already under a tight schedule anyway, so it's like,
Well, considering they had to, like, they had one story dealt with, like, the first 20 minutes, and then they had to redo it.
well,
You guys know. I was gonna say, there was, like, an original, like, beginning of what they were gonna do. Like, Belle had a sister.
oh yeah, Walt Disney was even working on a Beauty and the Beast version, and that's where that comes from, because, like, the evil stepsisters comes from the original text of the Belle et la Bête.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Yep. Process of movies, you gotta love them.
And yeah, and like, I think it's like the people who finally started working on the Disney Beauty and the Beast in the 80s, like got it in their heads, like, I mean, evil stepsisters, we already did that in Cinderella, so why not, you know, shake things up a little bit, you know?
Oh, yes.
I do like Maurice being an inventor. It's like,
Interesting thought.
it's like, you know, the last time we saw that was Geppetto's clocks, and we didn't even see him make those. We just saw that he had them and he made them because he's a wood carver.
Yeah. They actually did make some of those clocks in actual reality.
Yeah, wasn't it that, or that they like based it off of real clocks that they
I don't
we
know.
saw in a a little German or
look back
Italian
at that.
shop?
I have to look back at that Animat video when he talked about the Disney history.
Ah man, his Disney history was my jam when it came out. That was like
He's working on the last part of the newer Disney version of it. I actually had some of my artwork on there, actually.
oh.
Yeah, Logan actually commissioned me to do some of the background art for some of the stuff, some of his animations, so.
Neat. Really
Yeah,
neat.
you can see my name in the credits and all that fun stuff.
Damn, I'm gonna have to return to that now. I remember when Blip.tv still existed and some of the videos weren't available on YouTube, so I had to swap between YouTube and Blip. It's like, to watch the videos like, whoop, 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 here, now I'm there, now I'm here, now I'm there. It's like, copyright bullshit! is mostly dealt with now, I guess.
The most interesting one was the one that he talked about with the Fantasia 2001.
Because, like, it's the celebrity guest for radio.
No, I'm talking about this newest one.
Oh.
Where they talked about some of the songs. Like, one of them was the one song that had Donald Duck in it with the Ark.
Oh, the Pomp and Circumstance, yeah.
Originally, it was going to be like a wedding scene with the Disney princesses, and some of them were pregnant.
Huh.
Wow. And
That's
this
a
was originally
concept.
yeah, and originally it was like Michael Eisner's idea.
So who was the one who gave the axe to that one? Was it test screenings? I want to bet it was test screenings.
I don't know. I think it was like when they were coming up with the storyboards, because they would be like, parents would have to explain to their kids where do babies come from, or something like that.
That might be another good reason why they probably cut that.
Pill, and then they grow a baby in their belly.
No, it's the stork. The stork.
Not to mention, some of them were like 14 or something like that.
Jasmine and Ariel are 16.
Ariel had a baby.
Well, yeah, but that was in the sequel when she was probably a little older. Yeah, let's see. There was let's see, what's her face? Aurora was 16.
Rapunzel was 18.
Yeah, she's
But
legal.
wasn't around.
That's a little bit more acceptable.
I think it's like actually there is an interesting point to make with that though, because it's like there was a joke that I saw someone made the meme on Twitter. It's like, dude, kiss her, she's legal now. He's like,
Oh god.
he's like, a little shifty if you ask me. Especially since it's fictional characters and you can decide how old or young they are. You know.
Flynn Rider was 26.
Yes.
Yes.
Hey, at least that age gap is a lot closer knit.
Yeah. Yeah. I love that movie. I love it so much.
Tangled
Yes,
Tangled is still probably one of my favorites on nostalgia alone, but you know, you can't beat the classics. Snow White is just a beautiful work of art.
Oh yes.
Wait, was he 24? I need to look this up.
I don't know. Disney resources can only get you so far, because you know how it is. Money first, questions later.
No, he's 26. I just looked it up. He's 26.
Thank you, fan wikis. It's like the fans of anything will just dig in the deepest recesses of information that even the studios have forgotten about. Hasn't seen Snow White? Fizzy Dizzy! If you have a Disney Plus account, Missy, I'm going to have to beg you to watch Snow White.
It's actually really good.
Really
Especially
good.
when you consider that it came out during the 30s, during when all that shit
The
was
Depression
happening.
and the war was just getting
The
geared up.
Depression, the war. What else was happening? Dust Bowl was happening. Basically, the entire message was, keep your chin up, work hard, be kind, and you'll get through this. That was the message of the entire movie, and they
Being
really
perfectly
needed that at the
honest,
time.
kindness will get a large group of people through anything, being perfectly honest. So please wear your damn mask. Everybody,
Yes.
please wear your damn mask, and please tell your racist uncle to wear his damn mask.
Yeah.
We cancel it. Go to your local library and pick up a copy of the DVD, I swear! Anything, literally anything. This movie is easily accessible. Buy it on Google Play. It's everywhere. Go get it.
Yeah.
Of course, I'm gonna sound really old when I say this, but I remember when I had the movie on VHS. Right before the film started, you got to see Roy Disney, and they talk about the movie a little bit. And he was like the guy that introduced like the movie.
Please,
Oh.
Roy Disney introduced the DVD for Fantasia 2000, and I had the VHS of Nightmare Before Christmas.
Yes.
Can I just
You can.
call me a weirdo? But I kind of ship Grumpy and Snow White. Call
I
me a
don't.
weirdo.
I don't blame you. I can see it.
I mean, the relationship kind of could work.
They had a good art going, and really.
Of course, then again, I do remember with Shrek the Musical, apparently Grumpy and Snow White got together and
Oh,
had Lord
shit.
Farquaad.
Oh shit. But like, actually, I watched a video about Snow White recently, and like his argument was the prince isn't there to be a character, but a reward for Snow White for being so kind.
I think
and
we
caring.
watched the same video.
But did we?
I think we did.
I forgot what the. I
It's like I
forgot.
thought I heard a duck.
Yeah, who was that?
Hold on. I can't for the life of me remember the guy's username. I'm looking up right now.
Neither can I. It's like I offhandedly.
Oh, there will be FUD. There will be FUD. Is
Yeah, I
that
think
the-
that's right. I think that's totally right.
Yes.
It's like I just offhandedly. It's just like sometimes when I'm on my phone, I'll have some. I won't look at my subscriptions page. I'll look at like a recommended section based on the stuff I've specifically watched on my phone, and it's
Yeah,
like,
pretty much. That's what I do too.
damn it, ZD, you're gonna have to direct me to the Hive Mind Central. I need to destroy it. I'm getting scared, guys.
Okay, I'm just realizing it is now.
I was just scrolling through my recommendeds and like I saw this video called "Why Snow White is Still the Strongest Disney Princess," and I was like, I'm interested.
I feel like,
You and I have the same fucking brain.
to be honest, like in my opinion, from my stuff, like I prefer Cinderella over Snow White.
To be fair, she's the one who puts up with literal direct abuse, like verbal
Yeah.
abuse, and physically having her dress torn apart violently. It's like
Yeah, but keep in mind, Snow White was a princess.
they're
but
still
she
arguing
wasn't-
about the age of the princes, and now they're up into the 30s.
Oh God.
Oh, that's right. He was.
Would it
31.
surprise you though? It's medieval Europe.
Yeah, but here, okay. I was about to say, you need to keep in mind, Snow White was a princess, but she was never really treated like one by her stepmother.
Yeah, but if
And she's still like, she was wearing rags and stuff at the beginning of the movie. She didn't wear a pretty dress until she like went out to pick flowers and stuff when the queen ordered the huntsman to take her out and kill her.
put that under the put that under the umbrella that really it really puts into perspective the how shitty Cinderella's life was in other adaptations that I've seen, like from Ever After to Disney's live action remake of Cinderella and the Rodgers and Hammerstein. The stepmother, like it kind of echoes this idea, like if you don't have some respect for your own stepdaughter, if she doesn't have some respect for her stepdaughter, what respect would she have for royalty? And in those other adaptations, it kind of shows she even disrespects royalty. I mean, the trickery she pulled in Cinderella 3 alone. But like, so it's like, if you don't even have respect for someone, it's such
by
a-
the way,
yeah.
Cinderella 3, actual good movie.
And off its shit.
I love it. It's such a
It
good movie.
is the most. I still say that the best of the Disney like sequel like itis things from the DVD era was 101 Dalmatians 2 because of Thunderbolt, Jason Alexander the Corgi, and Martin Short the eccentric artist. Those things are all amazing, and I love them to
Oh,
bits.
God.
Lars.
I forbid you to go down these stairs. Okay, yeet out the window.
Yeet! This print's empty.
I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but I have to go to bed. Like, I gotta take a shower, then go to bed.
I mean, I would certainly. It's how. Jeez. You gotta be up for work soon.
Well, I mean, I gotta go to work at 10 o'clock in the morning, but still.
Yikes. Okay, yeah. You probably gotta head on out to sleep now.
Oh
Yeah, I gotta take a shower, then go to bed.
All right. You get along, little doggy.
Alright.
All right.
We gotta have another call at some point.
We do.
Yes.
I miss you guys.
Miss you too.
It's been way too long.
Way too long.
We'll catch you at a more reasonable hour sometime when we're all actually awake.
Yeah, when we're all awake and I'm not too busy.
Exactly.
Okay, bye.
Good night, V. I guess you have nothing to say about
Anyway,
the legal.
Snow White is a 14-year-old who's dealing with an abusive stepmother who is the queen. And then she's like, "Hey, Huntsman, go kill her."
I can't
Hudson's
get
like,
blood
"Okay."
on my hands. I'm a politician.
And Hudson's like, "Okay." So he takes her out and like he just falls in love with her.
He
her
keels
beauty and her
over from
kindness.
he keels over from her pure like beauty, and he's just like, I can't do it.
I can't do it. Your stepmother, the queen. She sent me out here. She sent me out here to.
If she
to
finds out
kill
that
you,
I
you
haven't
need to
killed
run.
you, then she'll still be after you. So run, hide, into the woods, anywhere.
And then Snow White, from the utter shock that like the only family she's known is out to kill her, you know, she just runs.
Yeah.
And that's gotta suck.
That is some deep shit. Like, even Lady Tremaine only like you can say what you will, the verbal abuse and just the general physical abuse from her having to grout those floors and all that shit. But like, like even Cinderella, like the stepmother didn't need to lay a hand on her. Cinderella probably like got some calluses. But like, here's the thing though, like the queen was going to murder Snow White.
Yeah, straight up murder. Like, and that had to be in like a lot of shit. And not only that, she ran through like the spooky forest, and she was being scared out of her mind. So on top of being, being scared of your own stepmother, you're also scared out of your mind of this freaking forest that you're running through. So of course, that's a lot of freaking. Yeah, that's a lot of freaking trauma happening at once. So just imagine what this poor girl is going through.
It's like Snow White pours her breakfast cereal. Oops, all trauma.
Oh my gosh, she straight up has PTSD after this. Like, she's pouring her cereal while sitting in her castle with her princess. She's just like, well, I'm about to have a panic attack.
So, I wonder what's on the agenda for today's ridiculosity. Hey, get out of there. Stupid ants trying to crawl in my drink.
But I don't know about you, but I think the end of Snow White, it's implying that Snow White is straight up dead.
Nah.
You sure?
I'm fairly sure. I mean, she was already sleeping for such a long time. What would be the point of the castle? That castle in the distance, by the way, is what would peg Disneyland for having Snow White's castle. But because Sleeping Beauty was in the works to the studio to tie in and advertise it, they changed the name from Snow White's castle to Sleeping Beauty's castle.
Yeah.
Not to be confused with Cinderella's castle in Florida or the stylistic Sleeping Beauty's castle in Disneyland Paris, because Paris already got real castles, like drives away. Like it's just an hour car ride away. We can go see a real ass castle. So they went a cartoony fantasy castle look.
Legal age of dating in Germany is 14. Yeah, but that doesn't mean it's right.
Yeah, it's like
you
we
press the
could get in a heated debate about morals, ethics, and the whole thing. It's like what is or isn't like actively legal.
But here's the thing.
And
Here's
it
the law.
changes based on time period. So we don't really.
Yeah. Here's the law. Here's the law in Japan.
I don't think we need to get into this. I don't want to.
No.
I don't want to become that end of the internet argument.
A 14-year-old can only consent to people who are 18 and under. They cannot consent to anybody who's over 18. And I agree with
That's still dicey, you know, because you don't have to be any specific age to be a creep or rapey. I hope YouTube doesn't flag me for that. It's like, no, it's like, it doesn't, like, at a certain point, it doesn't matter what the law is. Non-consent is non-consent. Like, ethically, morally, spiritually, just like,
I'm just saying, like in the United States, technically,
there's 5,
like
there's
14-year-olds can't even.
There's like 3 different legal ages between 18 to 16.
I know, but in the United States, technically 14-year-olds can't even consent to each other on a technical level. But of course that isn't like of course that isn't like, you know,
Insert joke about sex-crazed teenagers here. And we're mocking and we're walking.
Yeah. But like, of course that isn't like, that law isn't enforced because, you know, teenagers are gonna be teenagers. You can't stop them.
Teenagers gonna teenage.
Teenagers gonna teenage.
Yeah. You got different backgrounds, you got different people, and you got different worlds, different... I'll have to double check Canadian laws. Oh, please. You know, we have a lot of fun here at Kamikaze's Drawing Livestream. We have a lot of fun, we talk a lot of shit. But right now, I'd like to have a serious talk about the environment. Oh, I went dead for a minute there.
Now we're grunting.
I don't know who Jane is or why she's staying with Tarzan, but there you go. 5 points for anybody who gets that reference.
I get it. What did I say? That Jane stays with Tarzan. Well,
I have a dental appointment. I mean, isn't that the vibe it gives you? It's like, but I have prior obligations.
I have prior obligations.
I have to live with my family and all that shit. You know, family?
I have to live with my family in England. Tarzan, we've been over this. I can't.
You know, Tarzan is the best worst Disney movie with the best worst music.
Yeah.
It's so weird, isn't it?
It's very weird. Phil Collins is just weird all around.
He's not untalented. Like,
Oh, definitely
I find myself humming "Son of Man" occasionally. It's just a pretty good bop. Son of man, until the sky, let your spirit set it free.
Yeah. Like he has good songs. It's just
He's not
They have really-
untalented. He's just
not untalented. He has good songs. It's just like some of them are super freaking trippy. Like, I keep forgetting this one song's name, but it goes, "There's sunny in the air tonight. Hold on, hold on." What is that one called?
I would not know. I'm not a Phil Collins aficionado.
Probably knowing me, it's probably called "Hold On." Let me look it up.
You know, people make fun of Randy Newman, but he wrote...
Oh, it's called "In the Air Tonight."
It was one of those two.
One of those two.
Had to have been.
It's either called "Hold On" or "In the Air Tonight."
Obviously.
But it's such a trippy song. Just the way he plays the instruments and the way he sings, it's just so trippy. I like it though.
I gotta be perfectly honest. People take shots at Randy Newman, but he wrote "If I didn't have you" from Monsters Inc. "You Got a Friend in Me." All of the songs in both Princess and the Frog and Cats Don't Dance.
Yeah.
I don't get why people give him shit. He's pretty darn good. And at least in the movies that he's done that were musicals, the characters sang the songs, not the artist. Like with Cats and Princess.
Yeah.
Cats and Frog.
It's a story about friendship with music by me. Got a bear and a bunny. Down but the bunny because it's your family. Something like that.
I mean, make fun of his voice
that
all you
reference?
want, but it's like...
You get the reference?
Yeah, I get the reference.
Yay.
I understood that reference. But like, nah, it's like, he's fine. He's a pretty good singer as well. He hits the right notes. And damn it, I'll fly from Toy Story. Like the song for Buzz, like I'll go sailing no more. I'll go sailing no more. Pretty good. Pretty good. I like it. And it fits the whole, and it kind of fits the vibe of other songs in that movie. Strange things are happening to me, and you got a friend in me, and it's like these songs fit the narrative and like do a better. I don't know why, but I feel like because the songs are a little more specific to the scenario than Phil Collins' songs were to Tarzan, it feels more connected, you know?
Mm-hmm.
It's like even the song lyrics are much more about, like even though the lyrics are vague, they're a little more about what's going on.
Yeah.
Like, while Woody is sliding down the banister, but none of them would ever love you the way I do it. And then Andy catches him at the end of the lyric. It's like, I can't separate
always
that.
remember-
I can't
always
separate
remember-
that. You know?
Yeah, I always remember that part of the song because of that scene.
Yeah, exactly. It's like the songs and the scenes in the movie, like, they work together. I feel like Tarzan was, Phil Collins, here's a premise for a montage that we want in the movie. Write a song. Like, I want to know. Can you show me? I want to know about the Strangers Like Me. Which, I guess, fine. It would have been a lot better.
It's catchy.
It would have been a lot better if
Catchy.
Tarzan were singing those lyrics, because those lyrics are kind of blah on their own. But like, if we were in a musical theater setting where songs are basically really passionate dialogue, yeah, those lyrics make sense. Those are things I want to know. Can you show me? I want to know about the Strangers Like Me. Like, that could be turned into dialogue, is what I'm getting at.
Yeah.
And Nightmare Before Christmas kind of works like that too. Like, even to the part that most of the lyrics don't even rhyme. Kind of.
Still freaking great songs. I love them.
Oh yeah, no. And and it's also like always like it has to match the vowel sound at least. So they do have a consistent pattern throughout. Nightmare Before Christmas is me. We can just talk about movies all night long. We should make a podcast or something.
Oh yeah. I think didn't we like start a call at like what was it, like 10 o'clock my time, and then we just kept talking about movies until like 4 a.m.
Yeah, I think so. Holy shit. And you really think about it, this is basically the same shit, only I'm actually getting some animation. I'm actually really pleased with the progress. I should probably continue to do it tomorrow in the absence of an audience to play to. But I will bring this back on Tuesday and Friday next week as well, so.
Yeah.
I don't know if you'll be available for that, but it'd be nice to have you if you are.
I'll try to make it. I'll see what I'm doing, and then I'll try to make it.
All right, if you can let me know like at least an hour ahead, that'd be great.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
All right.
So, Tuesdays and Fridays, right?
Yeah. And with it being about about 4 hours, I think it's about time we go ahead and close up the stream. I'll go ahead and finish his hand later.
Yes.
But yeah, I'm really happy with the progress that was made. I'm glad to have talked to you, Z. Thank you for being here.
Yay. Yay, you're welcome.
All right, and let's give a great big thank you to, at least as of now, 9 people. Thank you, everybody who have shown up tonight. Fizzy, Bella, Autistic Writer. I should just create a Patreon and just have people pay me so I can say their names and just have a list off to the side. Special thanks to that guy, so-and-so. Hitler did nothing wrong. Because of all the names that people will come up with just to hear their just to hear the creator say shit.
Yeah, I think somebody named their. I think somebody made their username on Patreon like
Stalin was right.
blah 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 or something like that.
Blah 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 blah. All right. Anyway, so thank you everybody for joining tonight, and we will see you all next time. Bye, everybody.
Goodbye. I waved. I waved like they could see me.
Yeah.